not just America's card room, we're the world's card room. A place where everyone comes together to play the game we all love. We are all unique, all competitive, and all striving to be the best. But at the end of the day, through thick and thin, we are all in together. There are those who play the game. And then there are those who pour blood, sweat, and tears into every hand. This one's for the fighters. Progressive Knockouts and America's Card Room.
From the Lodge Poker Club in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Rick Epstein, along with my partner each and every episode, Mike the Skull Reisman. Mikey, how's it going?
Rick, what's going on? What's happening? Wednesday, St. Patrick's Day, a special 5-5 uncapped game here at the Lodge in Round Rock, and we have a doozy in store for this evening.
Well, I already know it's going to be a doozy. I see a $500 placard out there. I see some purple chips, some black chips, but tell us about some of the players around. We've got a special guest coming, from Florida?
Yeah, special guest in seat 3, the Queen of Felt, a lovely, lovely lady coming in special for a Texas tour, and her first stop is here at the Lodge. She was here last night playing. We mixed it up a little bit, and now she's here for our big game tonight. A little special shout-out to her kids, Annabelle and Nikolai.
Oh, nice.
Had to get that in right off the jump. So if they're watching at home, Mommy's here doing well. She misses you guys, and she's ready to play some poker. And let's go around the table real quick. We got Anderson in seat 1. He's been on the stream before. He's buying in for about $4,000. Joe in seat 2, also been on the stream before, buying in for $4,000. The Queen of Felt buying in for $3,000. Zach, who was our big winner last Saturday, won about $10K on the stream, buying in for $3K. Jeremy M in seat 5, new player from out of town, flew in special from the East Coast.
My goodness.
For the stream tonight, buying in for $2K. Tibor in seat 6. He played our last 5-10 game, a late addition. We had a cancellation last minute, so Tibor getting in here at 2.5.
The pilot.
The pilot, American Airlines, so you know he's going to be looking for those rockets tonight. Jay Wynn in seat 7, buying in for $5K. He's been on the stream before. E, of course, does our special meetup games with the Poker Traveler once a month here at the Lodge, the first Saturday of every month. He's here on Wednesday wearing his green, looking good. And then none other than Bones in seat 9, a regular on the scene in the Austin community, buying in for 10 dimes in seat 9. So we're playing some poker tonight, Ricky, a special 5-5 uncapped. We have Lisa in the box. She did such a great job on Ladies Night that we had to have her back for more.
She's a great dealer. And I misspoke on Ladies Night last week. I said that Lisa done a final table of WSOP. I stand corrected. Final table of the WPT.
Yes.
Not much difference in my eyes. Actually, there's way more chance of dealing a final table in a World Series of Poker event than a WPT event.
Yes, an experienced dealer indeed. I also think you made another mistake last stream about the famous slow roll hold.
Oh, my goodness.
Heard around Texas that I was supposed to show regarding first action, but since you've had some floor managers and dealers tell you otherwise. So,
but that, you know, we all know that that's not the
we'll move
argument.
On. We'll move on. We'll move on from there.
Hey, I want to give a special recognition, folks. Not to bring anything down. I want to dedicate this episode to my mom, Marilyn, who watched a lot of these episodes. She passed away yesterday, and she lived a great life. She went peacefully. So this is dedicated to Marilyn Epstein. We love you, Mom. So that's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to have some fun tonight. 75 people already in the live chat. We're going to have some jokes tonight later on. I've got 2 tonight because I think one of them, Mikey, might be a little racy. Not racist, racy. So I've got 2 just in case one just totally flops.
Gotcha.
But we're going to have some fun. St. Patrick's Day. Some of the players are wearing green. I don't see everybody wearing green.
Yeah, a couple green. We've got green in seat 3, green in seat 5, and 8 and 9. I got no green on. I'm rocking my Lodge live stream hoodie that's going to be available shortly when we have our website launch with the merchandise.
Absolutely. That website's coming out next month, and we've got so many people already claiming they're going to buy a bunch of merch, be the first person on your cul-de-sac to rock the great Lodge logo. If you want to see what the Lodge logo looks like, our show logo, go to either Skull Mike's or my message in the live chat, and you can see the icon there. What do they call it? The avatar?
Yeah.
That is what the logo looks like. So absolutely. And got some shout-outs already from some family who are in town, and they appreciate that dedication. So we're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to play a little 5-5 action. What do you think there's on the table? We got about 80 grand on the table? 70?
We got 20.
I mean, 10 grand alone in seat 9.
30. There's about 40 grand on the table right now.
To start, we know. While we're waiting on the cards to be given, let's go over chip denominations. You see some purple chips out there, folks. Those are $500 each, and you may see some yellow later on in the night. Those would be $1,000. You call them what? The Starburst Sunshine? What do you call the yellow chips?
You know what I call them. I'm calling dig deep into the memory bank.
What
there,
do you
Ricky.
call them? What do you call them? Sunshine?
Close.
What?
Close. The little sunflower seeds.
Sunflower.
Little sunflowers.
Okay. Well, those are 1,000. The 500 are purple. Black chips are 100. Green chips 25. Red chips are $5. And then you'll see some gray chips out there and maybe even some pumpkin. Those are tip chips. Those don't count in the player's stack when they go all in. Those are simply to reward our dealer, Lisa. If she does a job well done, she'll get some tip chips. But, Mikey, I bet you wish you were out there.
Yeah, I've been running good. I've been having a good month, playing some sharp poker lately. I played last night as well, a little bit later than I usually play, but that's all right. I have my duties here in the booth with you, Rick, and I enjoy it every week. I know we poke fun at each other on a weekly basis, but it's all love down at heart, and we appreciate you coming into the booth, I know, with a heavy heart.
Yeah.
Your dedication to the stream is second to none, and everybody knows that, and they appreciate you, what you do here at Poker Night at the Lodge, and we're with you here tonight, Rick.
Getting a lot of love from the live stream chat, our family, and we're waiting for the cards, and got a couple stories to tell you. On Monday evening, Mikey, listen to this. I'm in a little Big O tournament because you know I like the 5-card Big O game. I'm in a little tournament. You're actually in the room. I got down to half a big blind with 9 left. I ended up finishing 3rd in the tournament. That just goes to show you, folks. Chip in a chair, baby. All you need is a chip and chair as Lisa gets the deck. Hand it to her, and we're almost ready.
You were running pretty good. You were here later than I was. I got a little bit too tired. I took my money and ran. Not a hit and run. I was here for plenty of time.
Absolutely, yeah. It was crazy. I actually was the chip leader at one point, going from half a big blind all the way. So we're about ready to get cards in the air. Thank you for waiting, folks. Thank you for the kind words, and we've got 85 in the live chat. We're going to have some fun tonight. This should be some fireworks as we've got a bunch of players. Seat 4 won about $6,500 on Saturday night stream, and he's running on fire.
Yeah, Zach's a buddy of mine.
Yep.
And he's no stranger to the local Austin poker community, and he's been running hot this month right here at the Lodge. So I told him about this game tonight. I said, you just got to double down and keep the good times rolling. And he says, I like what you're thinking about, Mikey. I think I agree, and if you have a seat for me, I'll gladly take it. I always like giving the big winner from the previous stream another crack at the following stream to just keep, running it up to the sky, to the moon.
Or he's able to have enough money to give back to the poker community.
Yeah, you got to keep it in the room perhaps, or who knows. So he definitely earned his seat here tonight, and he's going to look to do some damage.
And here we go. First hand of the night. Lisa's giving them out. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Happy St. Patty's Day. Grab yourself a green beer, and we're ready to go in this first hand. And as you know, as always, with the Poker Night at the Lodge live stream, the first couple hands,
we got Death Wish. We got Death Wish in the chat here. I was playing with Death Wish on the 1-3 table earlier today. I think he bluffed me on a hand there. I checked river to him. He might have had potentially ace high or something along those lines, but that might have been good anyway. So nice hand earlier, Death Wish. I see you. You played well today, buddy.
Looks like we got a $25 raise from Joe with ace jack. Zach will make his call. I think we have 3 players in. The graphics aren't correct. As always, it takes a little time for them to get correct. 10 queen 4, all clubbies. Joe with the ace of clubs. There you go. There are the graphics.
Yeah, our scroll's a little paused, but I see in the future that our scroll's going to be rolling. So
there's an ace. Now
okay.
Joe with a flush draw and the top pair. There's the bet. Blue Man Group Joe. Should have worn the green gloves tonight. He's going to take down the first part of the night. Can't win them all unless you win the first one.
I think he only has blue gloves.
Yeah.
No such thing as green gloves.
And Victoria's in the live chat. Of course, Nick from Yuma, who may have given up his mayor card as he missed an episode recently. We missed Nick from Yuma. He was watching probably another one of his live streams, but we'll give him a break. He's been a dedicated live chat member.
I might have mistaken our Death Wish in the chat for somebody else. Oopsies. My bad.
So
Nick from Yuma missed my 9-9 hand. So Nick from Yuma, I got in the mix there. A couple casualties on the last week's stream, and I had to play for about 45 minutes, and I played about 3 hours after. But I was put in the blender, put to the test by Mark, one of our friends, Mark, and that was a tough hand, but it came out on the good end. So you might have to run that back, Nick, if you haven't seen the end of last week's stream.
E with pocket deuces makes it 15. Tibor with 10-7 suited. He's going to come along. He might even raise it up, and looks like he does. Can't tell if that's a greenie out there. Yeah, it is. 45 is the bet. E will call. Flop comes 8-3 king rainbow. Pair of deuces. Still in the lead. Looks like there's a 6 of diamonds. Now a diamond draw and a straight draw for Tibor, and he's going to bet it out.
Nice turn for him, although still behind the pair of E, but E can't really love this board with deuces. Yeah. Only $50. Let's see if he elects to call with a pair. It's tough to make a pair in this game, and he does, still with the best hand.
Lisa gives the river. There's an 8.
So deuce is still good here. Tibor cannot win this pot with 10 high. Let's see what he comes with here to try and rep a hand. Maybe something along the half pot, 125. Up, he's going for 130, it looks like. Nice size bet, really putting E to the test early. E's been running hot today. E got here about 2-3 o'clock this afternoon and was the fortunate winner of a couple bomb pot scoopers, and he was playing some pretty solid poker. So E already playing with house money today going into the stream, but he's going to fold the best hand here, show it to Tibor, and Tibor's going to take it down.
Tibor shows it.
Uh-oh.
First bluff of the night.
So we have a poker game has just begun. I think also all the members of the table have agreed to drink a little bit of Hennessy. I think we have a Hennessy bottle going around the table. So as the stream goes on, people might loosen up a little bit.
Hennessy is fun. Green shirts for some of the folks. Happy St. Patty's Day. Used to be a big, I guess with the pandemic, St. Patty's has been a little tampered down, but used to be just a rockin' holiday where you just get ripped. ripped.
Well, I got a Guinness in here in the booth, but we're not. I got an early travel day tomorrow, so I don't think we're gonna have overtime tonight. I gotta jet on out of here. I know you have family things to do too, Rip. So we'll put in our 3 hours. It's gonna be a great game. Like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you for joining us. Every Wednesday and Saturday we stream here live. I believe this Saturday we're going to do the Art of Poker.
Yes.
Our biggest tournament, monthly tournament, and we're going to have that going. So that will probably kick off a little bit later than usual on Saturday.
Mark your calendars. It usually does. We don't know when the final table is made, obviously, but sometimes it's gone as late as 10:30, 11 o'clock in the evening. So it's going to be a late night on Saturday night. Here's another call. Looks like we're going to have 3 players go to the flop. Flop comes 4, 8, 3, 2 spades. And Queen of Felt with top pair.
Yeah, I haven't played much poker with her. I follow her Instagram. Her Instagram is growing. She loves playing the game. She lives in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. And I just met her yesterday for the first time, but she's very friendly. Already building some rapport with her. Very nice lady. So let's see what she brings here tonight on the felt.
2 black chips, she bets, and here comes a big raise from Jay Wynn.
Yeah, Jay Wynn says, not today, Queen. I live here. These are my tables. This is my city.
I will not be pushed around.
So he's got middle pair here, backdoor diamonds, 32% equity, but Queen of Felt still has top pair being put to the test early.
Wow!
And she's going to lay it down still early out in the feeling out process here, and Jay Wynn's going to be coming out looking to make some noise.
Jay Wynn. Good bet. We've so far, first couple hands, there's been some fireworks. We had a bluff. We had a raise with the losing hand. We're going to have some fun. 127 in the live chat. We're going to get that way up tonight. And again, Mike said the stream on Saturday, the Art of Poker. It's a monthly event here at the Lodge. And then we've got so much planned. We're even going to add some Monday nights in the mix. You'll tell us about that in a little bit. But we got our straddle in the game. Bones in seat 9 going to straddle $10.
Yeah, we got a good schedule coming up for the end of the month and the beginning of April. We're going to add another ladies' night, and we're going to get a PLO stream. Specialty games are usually going to be played on Monday. We're not going to be streaming every Monday, but maybe once or twice a month right now with a little bit of a specialty game. And then usually we'll still have our Wednesday 1-3 games, either 500 cap or $1,000 cap. And Saturday nights will be, as always, our
the
big
big
game, the uncapped game, or a specialty tournament once in a blue moon as well.
Yeah, 35 is the bet. E is going to come along in the big blind. And the straddler, Bones, is going to reach for some black chips. He's going to make it $1.50 with pocket tens. So we've got 3 pocket pairs and a good hand here, Mike.
Yeah, get your hard hat on. Let's go set mining one time, Ricky.
Absolutely. I'd love to see set over set over set. How about 10-6-3 on the flop?
I've seen that one time that I can remember, and I had middle set, and somehow I did not get felted.
Ooh!
I was able to escape.
I did that once in the tournament. Tournament dealer dealt 40 years, looked at me and said, I've never done that in my 40-year career. Set over set over set.
Super
very
rare.
hard to do.
Extremely rare.
So it looks like we've got 3 players going to the flop.
Those 3 pocket pairs, so let's see who gets lucky or if the 10s hold. The 10's still in the lead, but not looking too good when you see a king and jack on that flop. So that might slow down the action here, especially because Bones is in UTG early position. Going to check his option.
Back over to the Queen of Felt. At the Queen of Felt, check out her Instagram page. I saw it a little bit.
I hope you didn't look at it for too long.
Pretty impressive. I'll just say that. Pretty impressive. $350, I believe, is the bet. We'll get a confirmation on that, and she's going to win the pot. Congratulations to our visitor from Florida, Flo Rider.
So we've seen a couple hands so far, and usually the best hand here is not holding up. We saw an early bluff there by Tibor. We saw Jay Wynn making a move with middle pair, and now we see the Queen of Felt making a move with her pocket pair. So we're playing some poker early.
Yeah.
That has all the mixing of a good game here tonight. 8:20. We're going to be here for another 2.5 hours plus. So I'm pretty excited about this game here on Wednesday night, St. Patrick's Day 2021.
So tell me more about Seat 5. You said he flew in from...
Yeah, C5 hit me up on my email. You see at the bottom of the page, skullmikepoker@gmail.com. The scroll is frozen right now, but that's going to start rolling here again shortly in the future.
Yeah.
But he's been in contact with me, told me he wanted to fly in, and I told him we had a special game this Wednesday. Oh, as Queen of Felt is opening that bottle of Hennessy right there.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Get it off that table, Queen of Felt. Don't spill it.
But, yeah, I told him about this game, and I said I always give priority to people from out of town. If you're new to the stream, new to town, I want to see what you got. If you're super nitty, though, it's probably going to be your last game. I'm just telling you right now.
One and done.
Straight to your face out there on the airways. No nits allowed. That's our rule here at table 11. But always good people allowed and first-timers allowed as well. So that's what we got going in seat 5.
Mike will get you in He'll give you a chance. But if you just buy a bunch of chips and just sit there, you better frame the episode.
Adios.
Because it ain't going to happen ever again. We want to see chips in play.
Chips by the pound.
Chips by the pound, my all-time favorite name player.
Yui Chubi. Yui Chubi. I wonder when that's not gonna be funny.
That is gonna be funny.
They had some great comments in the chat last time. All you guys in the chat doing a great job as always, and we thank you for joining us, our loyal supporters and viewers. And to our new viewers, again, every Wednesday and Saturday, like and subscribe to the channel and join us. We're here for you guys. Pocket fours for Jeremy. So you talk him up, gets a little bit of pocket pair, raising it up to 20.
Here comes
Tibor. Tibor's a good player. He's a good man. Tibor also expressed some interest about being in the booth for a guest appearance.
Did he really?
Yes, as did Scotland. I said Scotland would be good in the booth as well. So we have a little bit of interest from some of our players to hop in here for a little bit of a guest appearance.
But, if we had Scotland, are we going to need subtitles? I mean, it's hard to. He's a great guy. I'm kidding. I wonder what he thinks about St. Paddy's Day. Or is that Irish? Wrong country.
Yeah, wrong
Scotland,
country.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Looks like a bet from E. $110. Back over to Tibor with 8-9. He's got a gutty top pair for E. Gutty for Tibor. That doesn't help him.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. They're chatting right here, exchanging some pleasantries. Let's see. Check, it looks like.
There's the 3. So he's going to win with his queen as long as he stays in this hand. There's the
he likes
trademark
chatting
check.
a lot at the table. He's no dummy. He's a smart man, too. Always trying to pick up some information between his players. I'm not one to chat too much at the table unless I'm trying to find out some information from my opponents. He thinks he's good there. Goes for a little bit of value on the river, rightfully so. But Tibor cannot call with his 9 high, and he's going to take down another one.
Want to thank our title sponsor, America's Card Room. If you play online, give them a chance for your action. If you play live, we hope you visit us, the Lodge Poker Club in Round Rock, Texas, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our secondary sponsor we're going to tell you more about in a minute, Chip Leader Coaching. You know the guys, Chance Corneth and Alex Fox and Joe McKeon. Those are the guys who run Chip Leader Coaching. We're going to tell you more about it. They're also a sponsor. Mikey, we're one of the few poker shows that sponsors have come to us and say, we want to be part of it. We love what you're doing. You may not have 1 million viewers yet, but we see the rocket ship and we want on it.
Yeah, that's a good sign, absolutely. And that's all thanks to you, too, Rick. You do a great job behind the scenes, reaching out, talking to, being the main point of contact for these sponsors. And we've been getting emails from all over the world, from multiple different countries, Canada, Mexico,
the Netherlands.
I got another email from our boy Jan.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
able to respond to every email. I apologize, Jan. I'm getting plenty of emails on a daily basis here, mixed with playing and doing my other duties as well. But
all puppy feet.
Plenty of support from around the world regarding our channel and our stream. So
if we ever take a trip to Amsterdam, I don't think we're going to be able to walk down the street. We are huge in the Netherlands. There's a 6 of spades. Now a straight draw for both Tibor and Bones. You see that they're both about 41% to win this pot. There is no flush draw. Actually, Tibor does have the flush draw. That's why he is free.
yeah,
The
5,
only one.
and he's the only one with any club. And over with the 9, so a couple outs. Bones not wasting any time, quickly raising Tibor 200, $150 more to play if you are the pilot in seat 6.
CC wants to know how you ended up on Saturday night, Mikey. Yeah, that was. Tell him.
I've been ending up pretty well all month.
But on the live stream, he asked. You played for about 30 minutes on Saturday
Probably
night.
up about 3.5 or so.
He had a big hand, guys. If you missed it, check out last Saturday's episode, the last 30 minutes or so. Skull Mike sat in as a player, got busted, and Mikey said, I can't have an empty seat on my stream. so I'll go play. All he did was win $3,500, walk back into the booth, 30 minutes work. That's how Mike does it.
Yeah, that was after the stream as well, so that was total. I probably won about 2.5 when I picked up another 1,000 or so.
All right.
Played for probably about 2.5 hours. But I've been hearing from a couple members around the lodge about that 9-9 hand, saying, well played, good hand, tough decision. So told them I'm not going to try and be bluffed on the program.
You won't be pushed around.
Won't be pushed around on table 11, that's for damn sure.
You got to come strong on table 11. The other tables, you can take a little weak stance, weak sauce. You get on table 11 at the lodge, and of course we're 20 foot under table 11
I think
in
it's
the bunker.
23 feet below now. I think
23.
it's sunk a couple more feet. I'm a little bit more out of breath today, walking down a few extra steps.
Well, I take the elevator. You don't take the elevator?
No, the escalator was broken last time, but I think the elevator is now restored. So that's good to know for future episodes.
Queens for both Jeremy and Tibor, and both with top pair and very good kickers. We're going to see what happens. I think we're going to see some fireworks. So there's a $40 bet. Tibor's going nowhere. He's going to raise probably. Would imagine. Maybe not. He's just going to call it out. Good,
Just
good
going to call
feeling.
it.
150 in the live chat.
Now in position, heads up, rainbow board.
Here's a 10.
Doesn't know Jeremy at all. These players have zero experience with each other. So T-Board's still early, feeling him out. And Jeremy has the best hand here, has the queen with the better kicker.
Buck 10.
But T-Board in a tough spot here with top pair as well, and a very good kicker in the king. 110 to go.
Two outs for Tibor. He's got to feel he's a lot better than a two-outer here. That's not going to do it for Tibor. So Jeremy's going to win this pot.
Yeah, especially now that the board pairs as well. You think, queens and fours with the king, definitely good enough. Whatever Jeremy bets here is going to get called by Tibor, and Tibor's going to see the bad news. Don't see Tibor raising this at all, so goes for something along the 300, it looks like.
Ooh,
maybe a little extra. 315. Ooh, 340.
Looks like either 335 or 340. Yeah,
340 on the high end there. Pretty good. This is what we're probably going to be calling max value. I don't see Tibor folding.
Yeah,
Tibor was a late addition. I don't know how prepared he came for the stream tonight, so that might come into play in his thought process.
Look at that nice watch he's got. Pilot's watch.
Yeah, Tibor's boss. And 340, don't see him folding. So he's going to have to pay this man his money in seat 5 and say, good hand, tip of the cat to you, sir, and try to get him on future hands as he makes the call.
Ugh. Hate losing pots like that. Just getting pipped, as they say, with the ace versus the king. But hard for him to get away from that. That was just going to happen right there. Folks, we want to welcome everybody. This is if it's your first episode, or if it's not and you have not subscribed yet, we please ask you. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps us. So if you like what you're hearing, like what you're watching, just click the subscribe button. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to get notified. You don't have to make your phone ring. Just click subscribe, and also give us a like. We'd appreciate it. And this will go for about 3 hours, so we'll go to about 11 p.m. Central Time. We're just getting started, about 30 minutes in. Joke of the night will happen in the second hour. We'll give you plenty of warning so you can turn down the volume if you're easily offended on any subject. We don't do any jokes that have to do with religion or race, so everything else is kind of fair game.
Absolutely. Bring it. Bring it, Ricky.
We bring it strong. 55 is the raise from Tibor. Tibor's already been one of the most active players so far. Jay Wynn says, get that out of here. Makes it 150.
175.
Is it 175? I keep missing those chips.
I don't know.
Back over to Tibor. He's not going anywhere.
It looks like 150 to me, too. Might be one on top of there. We'll see.
Jay Wynn.
Won't matter. No action.
Lisa in the box getting some love from the live chat. Saying very attractive dealer. And, that is correct, but Kevin's going to get upset. Tom's going to get upset. They like to think that they're well kept too,
Unless, Pleasantries being exchanged in the chat. Am I behind in the chat?
No, it was way before.
Oh,
Way before somebody said, finally a good-looking dealer. And I said, well,
yeah. Anything's better than Rick. Well, Rick, he already hanged up his jersey. He's just a professional commentator now.
I
Don't see Rick in the box.
I haven't dealt in a long time. And Alex asked me, are you ever going to deal again? If we're going to do 2 and 3 streams a week, that's enough poker for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to deal anymore. Plus,
A lot of poker.
I believe my multi-year, or actually my multi-month contract
Been
is
extended?
about to be inked. I have to review it. I have to get my lawyer to look at it, but
Yes.
looks like a multi-month contract for Slick Rick, Mikey.
There you go. That's what we like to hear, Rick. You earned it. You
Yeah,
deserve
no.
it.
Queen 5 deuce, 2 spades. Pair of 6 is still in the lead. Zach, who won a fortune on Saturday. It's fortunate to me. Won about 6,000+.
No, that's a good night, and wherever you are, 6,000+ indeed. Zach was playing well and running good, so he earned it.
Queen of Felts makes the bet.
Queen of Felt with just king high here, and Zach with the best hand, pair of 6s, is going to look her up. Not going anywhere. Neither will Joe with the gut shot to the wheel. So he's going to raise it up indeed and put the heat on. This is likely to get through his opponents here. So good on Joe for sensing some weakness out of his opponents here and charging with a gut shot and an over possibility.
Little check raise action, one of the most powerful plays in poker.
But Joe and the queen don't have any experience with each other. Queen doesn't want to be punked, so she might elect to still make a move, come over the top, but she does not. She folds. And now let's see what Zach does. A quick call.
Quick call, and it's the second time somebody has forced the queen out. There's a 4. Pair of 4s now for Joe. Zach, pair of 6s.
Neither player with a spade,
No.
but still not too bad there with pair of 6s. I think this went, let's see here. I think we went bet.
No.
We went
Joe is
check
gonna
bet
win.
by Joe, and Joe will take it down there. So Joe not slowing down on the turn, bets and gets Zach to fold the best hand again. So that's about our 4th or 5th time tonight, Rick, where the best hand has surrendered. So these players are mixing it up early.
Jakey Stein in the live chat saw him in here earlier today with his another beautiful shirt. He and his lovely wife actually felt a little guilty last week, and it actually invited me to that barbecue that you went to.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I couldn't attend. But I'm going to go one of these days. Was the barbecue good?
No, it was good. It was just Jake's family and my girlfriend and I, Nina, and the boys.
Man.
And Jake can cook some good barbecue. So if he invites you again, you can't pass that
Well, I
up.
can't.
Rick.
Yeah, I'm of the ilk that if you get invited somewhere once and decline, that's fine. But twice,
Right.
you're never going to get invited again.
So like I slow rolled you once, I got a warning.
No,
if I
no.
slow roll you twice, then you
No,
never
no,
play with
no,
me
no,
again.
no.
I
You're-
got my
you're-
one warning.
You're
No, thanks. All right. So it will never happen again. We're good, Rick.
You're
Square.
a double major penalty
We're square.
box.
We're square.
What is a double major in the penalty box? How many
It's a
minutes?
game misconduct. You get a 1-day penalty. It's a game misconduct.
No, it's like you hit me over the stick
Nah,
with
it's
your
not a season
head
ending.
with a
It's
stick.
not a Ron Artest in the crowd year suspension, please.
Flush draw for Anderson and a mid pair for Jay Win. Anderson's first entry into a pot, I believe, tonight in seat 1. He's played on many streams. Cheryl in the live chat.
Bets 50 gets called by J1 with middle pair, so we're going to see a turn 2 of hearts.
Looked red for Anderson.
10 still in the lead, checks it over to Anderson, and Anderson not slowing down. Bets 225.
7 outs for
A lot
Anderson.
of weird, tough positions here for our players early on tonight, and will this get through again? Jalen looks to be in the folding position there. You kind of see the way he just kind of looked at his cards there and gives up again. So 8 high taking down another one. And the theme continues.
Just for everybody's information, the Lodge Poker Club, it is a mask-wearing club, even though some rooms have gone not to. We've elected, at least for the time being, that all players and dealers are going to wear the masks until the coast is clear. And I think that's a good move, and I don't think anybody's objected yet. And you know what? We played this long with them. Why not? Let's see it through to the end. And no political comments on what you believe and what you don't believe about masks. This is our policy. It looks like we have a double straddle from
5,
Bones.
5, 10, 20. Bones came to play today. I like Bones buying in super deep. I see Bones sometimes playing on some other streams. Doesn't usually buy in this deep, but Bones came to play tonight, and that's what you'd love to see. Tibor with a lady alert here. Pocket Queens.
Ladies!
Queen of Felt Knight. Got the Queens. Seat 6. Queens all around.
Like that T-shirt from Bones there, Guinness.
Yeah, and Bones, true to his word,
Wow.
purchased a 6-pack of Guinness and said, Mikey, here, I got an
It's
extra
a little
one.
thick beer for me. It's like drinking a loaf of bread.
No, it's really not that heavy. Everybody always thinks Guinness is really heavy. It's really not that heavy. It's kind of on the lighter side, even though it's a stout.
Deuce 5 King.
Not that heavy.
England is in the house, I saw. As is Thailand. Yeah, I don't know which rooms in Texas are no mask. I just would think that there's
none
probably
in the Austin area.
none in the Austin area.
That's where we are. Round Rock, to be exact. Exit 251 off I-35. If you are local or in any of the surrounding cities, please join us. We're open 24/7. Plenty of action here at the Lodge, the biggest card room in the metro area.
Yep.
Tibor, what a gross run out here for Queens with the king on the flop, ace on the turn.
Yep.
Let's see if Joe can steal this one. Seems to be in shutdown mode as he checks.
Check. Here comes the river. There's the queen and Tibor
okay.
now.
Tibor gets there, hits his set on the river, but Joe already in shutdown mode on the turn. Whatever bet Tibor comes with here on the river will not get paid unless he wants to check it and see if Joe will take the bait and try and rep this river. I would have preferred to check here the way the action goes, but Tibor is going to lead out, and it's going to be a quick fold from Joe.
Tibor, the most deliberate better and checker and caller. Uh-oh, we've got somebody taking some Hennessy.
I think that's Caitlin in the back.
Caitlin, who was on our live stream.
Yep, Caitlin was a member of our Ladies' Night. She's on the alternate list for tonight, so if any of our players bust out, you might see her in the mix as we get a cheers going.
Yeah, she was telling me earlier that, she played so awesome for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. And then Kristen G. Monkey got her with a case king, I think, on the river.
Speaking of G. Monkey,
yes.
she had a little spill at the household the other day. I think one of her boys was messing around with some bubbles. And she slipped, and her knee's pretty swollen. And she's had some surgeries on her knee in the past, and she says that I think she has that same little feeling in her knee.
God.
So we're hoping for the best for her. I think she's taking it easy on the couch. She's able to walk. I've heard Jake told me the story, but shout out to you, G Monkey. Hope everything is all well, and it's nothing too serious on that spill.
Bubbles cause more injuries.
Little bubbles from the boys, Luke and Cameron there. And again, shout out to Annabelle, Nikolai, and Josie. Josie is Jeremy's child in seat 5. So we encourage all of the children to watch. This is poker. You got to be of age to gamble, of course, but it's a beautiful game. So to all our new viewers tonight, like and subscribe to our channel if you're liking what you're watching so far. We got close to 200 in the chat right now. Do us a favor. X out the chat, hit that thumbs up button. That's how we reach out to the most viewers early on in the stream. So we need all of your all's help. We're trying to get over 100 likes here very early today. So please, please hit that like button. Do us a favor.
Queen of Felt flops an open-ender. Tibor with a pair of 5s. Look at they're about coin flip right now from this point of. But Queen of Felt's not going to go anywhere with her open-ended straight draw.
No, absolutely not. Backdoor hearts as well.
So she's get re-raised again. This is the 3rd time she's put a bet out there and somebody's come over the top. She says, I'm drawing the line in the sand on this hand. She makes the call. There's another 10 now, so 2 pair for Tibor. Still squadouche for the Queen of Felt. She's got 13 outs, though. So here comes a big bet. Some black chips and a green chip. 225 from Tibor. Nice bet there. 189 in the live chat. We want to get that above 200 for sure, maybe even above 300 tonight.
Yeah, I think
we're going to do it.
I think we can get close to 300, 400 tonight. So.
Did you see where we were on subscribers coming in tonight? I didn't know.
Nah, probably 1.6, somewhere around there.
Let's hope.
1.56, looks
right.
like.
Here comes the call. Queen of Felt.
A lot of outs still here. Any Jack, 8, Queen, or
7. She hits it. She hits her straight. There's still a board pair out there, but she's got to feel really good right now.
I'd like to see a check here. Or you can actually lead and maybe try and rep missed diamonds or something along those lines. A 10 unlikely. So a lead here might look bluffy as well. You can go a number of plays here, lead or check raise. She looks to be leading, reaching for the black chips.
Kristen says, knee will be good and screw bubbles. I love it. $500 from the Queen of Belt. That's a hunk of change right there. It's probably her airline ticket that she paid to get out here. 500 bones right in this hand. On the river. I think Tibor's going to find a way to get away from this. He's only got bottom pair, 2 pair.
I don't know. As I was saying there, Rick, you know, this looks kind of bluffy. The line is strange. Jack 8 here makes sense at 10, but also you're beating a few things. You'd like your kicker to be a little bit stronger than it is with an 8. So it really puts Tibor in a tough spot here. The bet of 500 here could potentially get called. I think Tibor is going to get away.
He is. Good bet. Congratulations, Queen of Felt. I believe that's maybe her second pot. And Mikey, got a question from you from CC. Are we ever going to see a PLO stream on Poker
CC,
Night at the
I'm
Lodge?
glad you asked. People have been asking about it, and there is a PLO stream is in the works. It's on the schedule. We have a pretty juicy lineup for that one. So mark your calendars on Monday, March 29th. A special PLO stream just for you, CC. So you better be there. You better call off work early. Tell your friends about it. Get some new viewers, some new subscribers for us. We're going to have a special PLO stream again on 3/29.
We see the cumulative winnings so far. Tibor throwing the party right now, down 770. It's just getting started, though. We've got at least 40 grand on the table. 10 grand alone in seat 9 with bones. No, you didn't miss the joke of the night. Always in the second hour. We're 43 minutes in the first hour, the first period. We'd run 3 periods, just like a hockey game. Zamboni comes out. They reset the ice. You go get a hot dog.
Yeah, have a beverage or two. Hit the restroom. Come on back for the second period and bring it strong for the joke of the night.
Yeah, I got 2, as I mentioned, 2 tonight, because just in case I get booed off the stage.
I think we need some more likes and subscribers here before you even talk and entertain telling 2 jokes. If people want a second joke, they better hit that thumbs up button so we can reach some new people that might have never heard one of the world famous Rick Epstein jokes.
Next tournament stream, Kevin, is Saturday night. You ask, you receive. We will stream the final table of the Art of Poker, which is a monthly large tournament here at the Lodge.
Yeah, usually about 50K gets into that prize pool.
Yeah.
So first place usually walks away with about close to anywhere between about 13 to 15,000. So if you are a tournament fan, you're not going to want to miss that.
But just a warning, because we got a little complaint when we ran the final table on the big tournament that it started too late. It started at midnight.
Yeah, well, that's just,
but we don't have control over
that's
that.
The breaks. That's tournament poker. We stream the table whenever it happens. This is live poker.
Yeah.
We're not editing our footage. We're not filming in and then coming back the next night. This is a one-day tournament, especially the Art of Poker. Maybe on our larger ones, the 400K, we can entertain maybe streaming the final table on a different day. But for the Art of Poker, absolutely not. It's going to be a late one. So if you love our stream, sleep in a little bit later in the morning so you're able to stay up a little bit later at night.
King 4-3, 2 spades. Look at Anderson's.
Nut draw here.
Set for E.
This is an action flop for all 3 players here, so this is going to be our hand of the night so far. And everybody's slow playing.
Everybody's a little
slow
deceiving.
Playing City. Now Anderson hits his ace as well as spades here, and he is going to lead this turn. 315 already in the middle. Anderson making it 250. Tough spot for Tibor in the middle. Gets away, so a fortunate turn card for him. He's able to get away. And now E in position. You know he's going to, the boom's coming here. How high will it be? I think he's going to come with about 750.
Let's see what he is. It looks very close. I believe it's 650. We'll see. Maybe, is it 6 or 8? It's
825.
825. So
Nice raise indeed.
Anderson with a ton of outs, though.
Ton of outs, and he's not going to be going anywhere. A little perplexed. Alarm bells ringing, but you have to call this off and at least see a river. Maybe even raise this if he wants to play it very aggressive here. But E running well today. Whatever table, whatever seats he's in, he is running pretty hot. Let's see if he can fade this river and stay out in front.
Let's see if a spade comes.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Spade on the river. Anderson comes from way behind.
Way behind. Jack of spades. And Anderson will not check this river. It's going to rep a made hand. You know, Queen 10 gets there. Spades get there, obviously. Larger set, so plenty of hands beating E.
Does E get away from this, Mike?
Pretty terrible river card there. The exact river card that he did not want to see, especially the Jack of spades. That's a really terrible card. As we mentioned, Broadway gets there now. Flush gets there, so it's very tough. Very tough. These two have a little bit of history together, but a river lead here very strong. E a capable player to get away from this, but he's also been running very good tonight, and he has a couple extra shekels to spare in case he's wrong. He'll probably still be in the green from today. I saw him win plenty of green dollars today.
That purple chip there is $500, folks. So there is a huge bet, $1,300. E, going to be hard to get away from his set, but I think he's going to find a way to get away from this. Huge pot, though. He's getting, what, 3-1? About.
Yeah.
On the call.
E in the blender.
Carlo says it'll be sick if he finds a fold. I agree, Carlo.
Nick from Humor says he's in like 3 different chats right now. Drop us a little link, a little word there, Nikki. Let's try and get some other multi-chatters one time. You got to train the folks how to do it like you do.
Nick from Humor. This is a fold. Oh, my goodness, it's all
in.
in.
The rip. The rip, and he's got the nuts.
Oh, my goodness.
Rips into the nuts.
$8,300 pot, folks.
Didn't think that was going to happen. I don't know. Didn't think he was going to do that. Maybe he thought he could, gave Anderson the credit for a better hand, but thought he could bluff him off of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Thought, if anything, E was just going to call that off there, but E not giving Anderson any credit at all. Rips over the top, and it's going to hurt him an extra couple of hundred there.
Wow. Took my breath away there. That was the fastest call by Anderson in the history of poker.
He did a little double. He did a little discount double check there.
I don't know.
Did a little discount double check. Little Aaron Rodgers, St. Patrick's Day green money there. I did a little peek. Do I have the nuts? Yes, I have the nuts call.
Oh, I did not expect that, Mikey.
I didn't expect that either, honestly. I thought E was going to call. Didn't think E was going to rip it. But E just didn't give him credit, obviously, for that type of hand. Obviously, if he knows Anderson's holding nuts, he's never doing that.
Right.
So
huge hand for Anderson, and he's gonna take out cash from his wallet and give to the dealer. There, he accept cash too, in addition to the tip chips, and we've got a
so here we go, Rick.
chip runner.
Monday, our special or Wednesday St. Patrick's game off to a hot start. Ended the first period.
Yes.
A big hand there for Anderson. He is up now 4.3.
Zambonia's on the ice right now.
Our big winner so far, but the night is young. It is a special night. There's still plenty of Hennessy to go around. Still plenty of chips to be dispersed. But I love it. I love the Wednesday special 5-5 game. I don't dislove or dislike our famous 1-3 Wednesday game. Plenty of action on that game. Very entertaining, but I'm a fan for big pots, and I cannot lie.
For those of you who are watching for the first time, Texas poker in general, 5-5 game in Texas. 5-5 game in Texas is a little bit different than a 5-5 game at the Bellagio.
Yeah, we got Solve for Y in the house. Thank you for joining us. They have some great content as well. Very nice gentlemen and ladies who work for them. I know they're big fans of Juliet as well. So a couple extra eyes watching the stream for her in C3, the Queen of Felt.
Very nice. Like to have famous people in the chat. I see Mike Youngblood is in the chat. Like to welcome him aboard. We always like to see what he does, and he's a fan of our show. We're a fan of his show. Thanks for coming aboard, Mikey. 776, 2 pair for Tibor. Joe with Squadouche, just an ace. Needed some help there. I guess ace or a 9 wins. The patented check from Tibor. 4 on the river is not going to do anything for Joe. He's only going to win if he makes a bet here, but he checks. And I'm going to give you a little, want to recognize our second sponsor, Chip Leader Coaching. Let me tell you about them. Chip Leader Coaching is an AI-driven platform designed to react to your game and teach you what you need to work on the most. Chip Leader AI features personal input from Chance Corniff and Alex Foxen, who spent thousands of hours writing explanations to over 3,000 specific spots. Answer your questions. The AI learns exactly what you need to work on and adapts to you personally. For more information, go to clcpoker.com. That's clcpoker.com. And I want to thank Chance Corniff and Alex Foxen for believing in Poker Night at the Lodge, along with America's Card Room. If you're a sponsor out there and you want to be on the hottest show in poker, you can ride the rocket ship. I mean, what did it took us 3 months to get to 1,000 subscribers and about 6 days to get to 1,500. We're in a rocket ship, Mike. Buckle up. We have no choice in the matter anymore. We've built something, and it's taken off.
Might need to upgrade our spacesuits.
Well, Whew. So thanks to our sponsors.
Yeah, give them a look. Absolutely. America's Card Room, CLC Poker.
Yeah. Ace Jack versus King Jack. Queen 5-3 Rainbow on the flop.
Gresham likely will take this down. We have a bet and a call.
There's the ace. Now a straight draw for Jeremy. Top pair for Zach. If you're just joining us, please subscribe. We're a little bit different than other poker shows right now. If you're a purist, if you're one of those guys who watches 9 million of these poker live streams and you're looking for range talk all the time and percentage after the flop, and if you're just looking for analysis, we're not for you. But if you're looking for great analysis, aka Mikey the Skull Reisman, and a lot of fun in between some of the boredom of normal poker, this is your stream.
Yeah, a little bit of a good mix in between. So we're always going to talk poker, yes indeed, but we're not going to just run it down your throats here. A good mix here at Poker Night at the Lodge every Wednesday and Saturday. Hopefully you hop on board and stick with us throughout the journey to the moon.
Executive producer once again punching all the keys, Dave Klaproth in the house. He makes all the split screens happen and all the graphics. Doing the magic here, and looks like Queen of Felt put on a little scarf or some sort of covering as she got a little chilly in the card room.
She told me the other night it's kind of cold in the lodge here, but cold is better than hot. And Anderson might need a color up. I mean, damn, in seat 1. Chips are going to start covering the sensor on the table. Man's doing some pyramid shopping, taking a little bit trip to Egypt right there in seat 1.
Still stacking from that. E in the live chat. E is in the live chat. He's playing in seat 8, and he says, LOL, I'm stuck 4K. I can do whatever I want now, with a crying out loud.
Lose a little 4K, open up. But E was up close to 4K in the pregame, so the man might be about even right now, and he's going to be in it for the long haul, so you never want to count him out. 1 to spray chips and 1 to usually stack chips, so I believe he will be back. If you're trying to get on this stream in the future, shoot me an email at the bottom of the screen. You see the scroll running across your TV, monitor, tablet, phone, whatever, skullmikepoker@gmail.com, and I will get you in the mix. New players get priority. put on the show for our fans, and that's what we'll love to see here. We got a big pot here brewing a little early, a couple of rays, a couple flats here, ace, queen.
And Bones quickly calls, and right behind him, over to Joe, Blue Man Group Joe, with his Blue Man Group officially licensed gloves, a.k.a. not officially licensed. Tibor looking down at his cards, 7-6 suited. Always a nice little hand to play, 7-6 suited. They never see that one coming, Mikey.
Looks nice, but early position here. We already have a raise, a 3-bet to 160. E opened up the action here, so you always want to give that person who opens up the action a little bit more credit for a stronger hand. You don't know. You don't want to just flat that 160 and then have E re-raise it to, 600 or something along those lines. Get your hand stuck in the cookie jar a little bit here, but E.
Ooh, E.
Yeah.
Making it 505.
Yep, E and Joe have a little bit of experience together. So they are familiar with their styles of play. And E's going to try and isolate Joe and attack these jiggities. Joe doing a little bit of accounting here, eyeing up E's stacks, seeing how much you're working with there. E has added on a couple purple plums. So, what does Joe want to come with?
Joe's going to come along.
Joe's just going to flat this one here. So already north of 1,000 in the pot here. We're going to take a flop.
Joe has Dos Hermanos, the Jacks. We no longer call them jiggities. 9-10-3. Jacks still in the lead.
Judge Judy laying down the hammer. 400 continuation bet here. Little down bet here, and it's a pretty wet board. Two clubs connected there, 10-9.
Spilling chips left and right as he's going to carve out some raisin chips.
At what point in the pandemic/future do you think Joe is going to let the gloves glow?
I don't know. I think that's his new style.
Let him go. Put him in the trash, surrender the rebuy. You have that in your Amazon cart. When you run low, you just kind of re-click it for the next delivery.
Click it automatically.
When do you think that's going to go bye-bye? We're looking in
2024.
Yeah.
Raised to 1,400. Blue Man Group Joe.
That's going to do it for E, I believe. I don't think E is going to make another play here, and he's going to surrender, as he should. Ace high, no good. Nice raise there by Joe, taking it down on the flop with the bet there. And a nice pot there for C2 Joe, a local regular here at the Lodge Card Room.
Stephen Reisman in the house from South Carolina says Jesse James. Yeah, Jesse James for Jacks. Dos Hermanos. We've been wondering. We heard Pocket Sevens is known as slot machine by one of our great players here, Nate Kogel. But what's another name for Pocket Sevens? Chat, help us out. We're looking for Pocket Sevens. What do you call them?
Slot machines, yeah.
Slot machines. That's what we were told.
The Pierre Turgeon for our hockey fans.
Yeah.
You got to go real deep for that one. 77.
Here's the raise.
Anderson, middle position here, queen 9, loosening it up, opening it up, wants to play, has a little bit of free money now, it feels like. Trying to turn his early hot start into a big night, opening up the action here, 50 bucks, queen 9 of hearts, one of my favorite hands. Just like queen 9, guilty pleasure.
Around about this time, Anderson's looking for a text to get out of the room. He's got to go somewhere. And speaking of 777,
hello.
slot machine.
Hello, slot machine. Ricky, might be time to go buy a lotto ticket on the way home. We are on a delay, folks.
Yes.
We are watching this live here with you, but we are on a 30-minute delay, so we had no idea that 7-7 flop was coming. A little bit eerie.
Yeah, I've heard hockey sticks, and I've heard candy canes, walking sticks from some of you. Could be.
Hoo-ha.
3, so these players are just looking to spike one of their overpair cards.
They're each holding a queen, so queen unlikely. King high good right now.
I like that 77 Sunset Strip. I like that, John.
I'd like to see Anderson fire in a bet here. I mean, he opened up for 50. We're heads up here. He does have the range advantage here. Could be repping any type of pocket pair. Definitely an ace in position on Tibor. So we'd like to see Anderson fire out a bet either on flop or turn. Definitely right now that the ace comes. And he just shuts down. So Anderson just kind of torches a little bit of money there. Did bet on the flop, got called, but still could have continued to tell that story there on the turn and river. But nonetheless.
Sarah Gilbert, please explain what you're calling boring. Hopefully it's not the show. Cumulative winnings, Anderson way out in front, 4.1K. And E down 5K, it looks like. Woo! Everybody else kind of fair to middling. Joe winning about 1,000. Queen of Felt in the lead, winning a little money now. I don't broadcast it currently any baseball, but IHS Fan, my company, does. Do a couple high school teams, but I don't broadcast baseball this season. I have in the past. Love it. Baseball is one of the most fun to broadcast. Looks like 80 is the bet from Joe. You got so much time in baseball.
Yeah, it's
between
slow.
yeah, you got to have a lot of stories in baseball.
Right up your alley.
It is, and it looks like
Double straddle walk.
Joe
but
is going to take it home.
no, Joe raised, so nobody willing to defend their straddles. But Bones, not discouraged, will re-straddle again to $10. Like to see Anderson do a little double straddle. I mean, come on there, buddy. Already up 4K. Bones giving you a little rope 10. Anderson, maybe. Come on, Anderson. A little 20. One time, Anderson. 20.
Doesn't do it with all the chips in the world.
Who knows?
I think he has more chips than the cage right now.
He'll probably watch this stream back, though. We're sending him a little message, you know? Just, you know, there are other people who want seats in these games, right, Rick?
He's put his
He is a good man. He's a very kind gentleman.
snap called with the nuts. How quickly can you snap call with the nuts?
You damn well should snap call with the nuts. Unless you're, you know, the skull playing against Rick, then you take a little time and rub a little sweat off your brow.
Yeah.
Do a couple peeks at the cards, and then, you know, I guess I'll call.
Yep.
Right? But that's never going to happen again.
No.
Never
no.
again.
Happens one time.
Nope,
yeah.
never again. Ducks for J-Win.
And Bones is going to come along. We got a little pot brewing. 160 in the skillet.
King 10 for me, King 10 for you. Let's see what we got. Oh, King on the flop.
King Jack 9. Top pair for Tibor.
So let's see how E
And
and Tibor go back
E.
and forth here. They've battled a little bit early on here. They're both ones for staring down their opponents here. So I know Valentine's Day has passed. It's a St. Patrick's Day special, but love is in the air as you see Tibor eyeing up E. E going nowhere will make the call. Not even going to give Tibor a look, though. Eye on the board, eye on the prize, and we're going to take a turn.
3 of spades. Now it's spade draw. And E's been burned by the spades before. Danger Will Robinson. And where's your little soundboard? Is it ready yet?
Got my soundboard. Just
Ace on the river. That's going to slow
taking
things
it
down.
easy. Just taking it easy. No warning, self-destruct mode has not been activated yet.
Thanks, Demetrius, for the comment. As E will take down a pot. Actually, they're chopping it up. My bad. Chop, chop. 212 in the live chat. Yeah, I guess Mike also does some Lake Travis baseball, one of the great high schools in the area. Youngblood does some baseball broadcasting for one of my competitors, but I had a great meeting with them, so with the new owners of one of my competitors. And who knows what will happen in the future. We may have some work together with my company that I have. Here we go. Next hand. Button is in on J-Win in seat 7. Looks like we've got a double toaster strudel by Joe, Blue Man Group Joe.
All right, so Anderson was listening, apparently. Puts on the single straddle, and Joe juicing it up to 20. Zach with an ace-10. Let's see if he charges this one, raises it up to a Benjamin Franklin 100.
Zach's been a little quiet tonight.
Slot machines will make the call. Tibor with a suited ace. Not going to make the call there in late position. Would have liked to see them maybe come along there, even raise. J-Win on the button with the trays will make a call.
Jay-Win and Joe in a pot now. This could get juicy. Both players can mix it up. Flop comes. Uh-oh. Set alert.
Set over set alert here. So our boy
There we go.
Jay-Win in trouble. Nobody holding a king here. Nobody holding two hearts. Joe with the ace of hearts here. But Jeremy and Jay-Win are going to have some fireworks here. Jeremy leading here on the flop after connecting bets 180. So do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. 180 to Jay-Win. Going to be in some trouble here, eyeing his stack, and we're going for a raise immediately
400.
to 400. So here we go.
Uh-oh. Jeremy is just loving life right now. He's probably thinking somebody has ace-king out there trying to get some money, and he's got the Seti Magetti.
And if you are Jay-Win,
Self-destruct sequence activated.
soundboard in effect for this one.
Jeremy only has 2K behind.
It will get in.
He's looking again at his set.
Little Hollywood here, first time on the stream, under the lights, table 11. Rips it right away. No wait. So Jay-Win's going to ask for a full count, probably not expecting that. Jeremy's just going to get it in right now. Might be trying to rep, you know, ace, king, hearts. This is what's all in Jay-Win's mind. Jay-Win's going to pay this off, see the bad news. Makes the quick call there. So
They're
here,
going to run it. He asked to run it twice. I think they're just going to run it once. And Jay-Win sees the bad news. Looking for one outer. Ooh, it doesn't come there. And Jeremy is going to double up.
set over set, and if you are Jay-Win, there's nothing else you can do, but Jeremy, new to the stream, coming from out of town, now the trip is all worth it.
Oh my
A
God.
double up early in the second period, but Jay-Win will bounce back. You can believe that.
He may move here with that hand. Set over set.
Yeah. You definitely have a little cha-ching.
Bill Weber, if you missed hearing about the slow roll, check out last episode. We ain't going backwards.
Yeah, only
We ain't going forwards, but we're not going backwards. 4.1K
Where are we going?
for
Are
Anderson.
we stuck in the middle, Rick?
Stuck in the middle. Jay-Win now losing close to 2K. And Jeremy boosts up with that big double up. Jay-Win's reaching into his pocket. Chips, please. Checks. Table 11.
Yeah, he's going to have to add on a little bit.
214 in the live chat.
57 likes. Got to get that close to 100 here very soon, guys. Do us a favor. Hit
and
that like
subscribe.
button. Yep, like and subscribe if you're new. And if you are a loyal viewer and you have forgotten to hit that like button, I don't know what you're waiting for. I mean, come on now.
Queen of Felt, our special guest tonight in seat 3, coming from the great state of Florida. And she brought a big bottle of Hennessy that she's sharing with everybody.
Might be the second bottle of Hennessy.
Yes.
It was Hennessy Gate early
It
on there.
was.
They didn't kill it.
That was
They didn't finish it. It was just open, and some member might have taken a sip out of the bottle.
the Texas way of opening a bottle.
Yeah, and that was not received well from the rest of the table. So a second bottle was purchased.
It was Hennessy Gate.
Hennessy Gate, yes.
It was
That's
handled.
what it was.
Another bottle was purchased. Good thing there's a liquor store within 400 feet of this lodge.
Yes, indeed.
Ace Queen versus Ace
We
Jack.
have about $50,000 on the table. These people can afford another
Ooh.
bottle.
Clubby's puppy feet alert for Joe.
Jay-Win just got touched up. Let's see how he rebounds on the next hand here.
Joe will just make a little bet. Call there. Looking for a club. Doesn't come there. Still way in the lead. Doesn't know how big of a lead he has, as Jay-Win only has 4 outs. Jack or a 10.
Jay-Win in position. It goes check, check, check. And the ace-queen high will be good, but this is a 4-liner, pretty wet
Yeah.
board. 4-10 in the middle here. Joe going to try seize the door open, and he's going to
150.
try and get in there and steal this. 175.
I think Jaywin's going to make a little play here.
Let's see. I mean, J1 just got touched up a little bit. You see Alex behind him. His new chips are on the way. Special delivery here for J-Win here. His focus might be a little bit off after being touched up a little bit on the last hand. I don't see him making a move here after being in the tank. He might be thinking his ace high is good. I do not see a raise coming. I think he's going to end up getting away and folding, but definitely taking his time doing his due diligence. We don't have our shot clock in play tonight, but we might in the future. but
Let's
he
go. Good
lays
play.
down.
201 in the live chat. We want to appreciate everybody. We'll do next hand after the next hand, in between hands. We'll have the joke of the night. So buckle your seatbelts. As always, after next hand, after the joke is told, we ask that you either type a 1 in the live chat if you like it, type a 2 if you don't. For the most part, my jokes are getting well-received ones. It's tough, Mikey, to come up with a joke each
You
live
said
stream.
you're doing it after next hand? You're going
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, we're in the second hour. We're deep into the second
No,
hour.
We're early in the second hour.
Second period.
The second period just started.
Yeah,
Like,
Zamboni is-
just like 2 minutes into the second
The
period.
ice is already roughed up. The Zamboni is already come and gone.
I think it's a little premature, but it's your show, your joke, your rules. Ken L's Ferrari in the chat. My goodness. My goodness. Ken L's Ferrari in the chat. I don't know who this person is, but little troll action. Little troll action here on a Wednesday.
We got a couple big slicks in the house, Jeremy and Tibor. Big slick offsuit as Jeremy raised it to 60 and Tibor came over the top, made it 150. Zach's going to come along with his ace-9, so 3 of the 4 aces accounted for. An ace on the flop would be fun. Doesn't happen.
Unlikely, but there are 2 diamonds.
Ooh,
so Zach
Zach.
was way behind, crushed, dominated by the other big slicks now. Has a decent amount of equity with the ace-9 of diamonds.
Absolutely. Tibor in last position. He says, I see an opening, but Zach's going nowhere. He makes it 250. Zach's going nowhere. Yep, 125. We love to call bucking a squirt. Joe Reynolds, what's up, boys? Happy St. Patty's Day. You too. We got a call from Joe. We knew he wasn't going anywhere. Heads up. No diamond there. So Zach has 13 outs it's showing.
Zach and Tibor. Equity shrivels up there after missing that turn. But now both players pick up the wheel draw as well. So goes check, and hello, nuts.
But it gives also
Yes.
Tibor a king. So
Tibor running into it here tonight. Going to be hard to get away from this now. Don't see Zach checking this. Think he'll leave probably close to north of 500. Maybe go something along the lines of 575. Let's see what he comes with. Might even go around 6. Let's see, it is 825 it looks like. So a nice
825.
nice big juicy bet. And I think it just got snapped off by Tibor. Nope.
No.
Tibor's still deciding, but some brutal spots for Tibor early on this evening. Time and time again, he ends up riffering a decent hand here. Big slick, top pair, great kicker. Aggressive players betting into him, maneuvering on the flop and turn, and just out-rivering him here. Crushed and dominated to the nuts of Zach and C4, and the reign of Zach continuing on table 11 under the lights.
Under the lights. You tee it up for me.
I had to throw it up
Like
there
it.
for you to smash it on home there,
I think
Ricky.
Tibor's going to find a way to get away from this.
Good fold. Oh!
He
Whoa!
calls.
The old flip over. I'm gonna fold. Red chip call.
Oh, I thought he was
Wow,
getting
it's
away
like it was
from
a
it.
bow tie. A little bow tie call there by Tibor. A little early Christmas gift coming early for Zach and C4. I thought he was fooling there, too. Fooled the both of us.
All right, folks, this is a little risque joke. Turn it down if you don't like a little risque joke. So here we go. Joke of the night time. 1 if you like the joke, 2 if you don't. Here we go. Man walks into a diner. Asks the waitress, what are the specials today? Waitress says, well, for $4 we got a ham sandwich. For $5 we got a hamburger. For $6 we got a hand job. Guy looks at the waitress and says, wow, are you the one who gives the hand jobs? She goes, why, yes, I am. He says, in that case, I'd like you to wash your hands, and I'll take the hamburger. There's your joke of the day. Come on now. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. I told you it was a little risky today
Oh, that's the best one.
on St. Patty's Day.
That's the best one yet. I had the cricket noise all queued up, but you got me.
I got Mikey. Got him.
I'm the first one to give you a 1. I'm the first one.
CC's
I think
ones
I
all
think
around.
we're seeing ones all around.
No. Gary C gives me a 2. Gary C would give me a 2. He would give Adam Sandler a 2.
Oh, God, that was funny. You know, you don't see hand jobs on the menu too often out of the restaurants.
Yeah.
Woo.
Getting 1s from all around. Thank you, folks. Thank you. I bring it strong every night.
You might have to tell that one again in 4 weeks.
1s all around. Thank you.
Wow. Don't tell them that. That's a walk-off. That's a walk-off.
That's a walk-off. Drop the mic.
Save the rest of your jokes
Yes.
for Saturday.
And no coming back, Gary C. You can't give a 1 after you've given a 2. You can't just because everyone else has given me a 1, you cannot come and join the crowd. You're outcasted there right now.
You get a 1.375. That's a good one from him.
Bingo, bango, bongo from Palo. Everybody's giving me a 1.
That's a walk-off. That was a homer, Rick.
Steven Reisman says, best I've heard yet.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I'm saying. That's over the fence in the bottom of the 9th, Rick.
Oh, my God. I didn't think it was as good as my other jokes. But anyways.
You probably don't get many hand jobs. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
butt up.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding.
That was the joke of the night. Finally got Skull Mike, says Damien. Yes, actually, it's wrong. You got to see, we're 20 feet under the table 11.
23 feet today.
I see
Sinking
Mike laugh
fast.
at the majority of my jokes. Here's a race from Jeremy, the out-of-town player, who said, I can win money here at the Lodge, and he's doing that right now.
Set over set, Cooler versus Jaywin. And now he's starting to feel it as well. Racing to 105.
222. The
Who
joke
is
brought
Ken
22.
L's Ferrari? This is hilarious. Ken L's Ferrari language. Could that be our boy James, maybe, perhaps? Could that be big old Daddy James? I don't think it's him. I think that's a bad read.
Jay Wynn, who makes the call. 3 players to the flop. Big skill at 325. Queen Jack 9. Rainbow. Got a straight draw for Jeremy and a pair.
Yeah, nice flop there for Jack 10 of clubs. Especially when you're the aggressor pre. This is well in your range, and he's going to continue here. I like the way Jeremy's playing. It looks like a solid player so far. He's got a couple of chip tricks with his fingers there and his hands. His betting is pretty consistent. Tibor's going to go bye-bye. So will Jaywin. And Jeremy's going to take down another one. So, again, shout out to his children, Josie. I know they're watching at home on the East Coast, and Daddy's doing well here.
I hope they're not watching.
Yeah.
I hope they didn't watch the joke.
Yeah, they might have a question for Daddy when he gets home.
Daddy,
what's that?
What's that?
Oh,
But
no,
I gave warnings. As long as I give a warning and it's after in the second hour. If it were in the first hour, that is when we have the elementary school age kids watching. First hour, they're before bedtime. Once you get to the second hour, folks, if you're a parent, put your kids to bed. It's time for the joke of the day. We've got a double straddle.
Like and subscribe to the channel, folks. 230 in the chat. Only about 60 likes so far. We need more likes. You know the drill. Reach out to more viewers all over the world. Do us a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel and join us every Wednesday, Saturday, and a couple special occasional Mondays as well.
John loved the joke. We got a lot of ones tonight, so thank you. Kristen Stein just was laughing because you just started cracking up. She thought that was the funny part of the joke.
Yeah, Kristen Stein's got a little sweet spot for the skull. Sorry, Jake. You know it's true. So when the skull laughs, she likes it.
70. I don't know if she liked you after the stream when you took about 400 off her.
Oh, man, that was a little brutal. That was a cooler.
Oh,
Indeed. That was the hand of the night post-stream.
yes.
But I've since paid for some dinners.
All right. That's what you do.
I
You
paid
win.
for-
You
I
win
paid for her
$1,000 off
time.
somebody, and you buy a $300 dinner.
I paid for her time.
Queen Jack 9,
And she'll get me back in the future. Shout out to Nina as well.
King Jack.
Nina
King
won
Queen
it.
9.
We had a home game, the four of us, and Nina took it down. She's a noob.
Really?
And we all went all in on a hand, and she had quad threes.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
Lady Luck. Fantastic.
Jeremy here, bottom pair. Now Jalen with top pair. These two battling it again. But Jalen will not be folding this time. He will see a turn, make the call, and Lisa will deal it.
DM it. DM ... AKA Bruno is in the house. Cheers to you both.
What's up, Bruno? Jaywin improving here. Kings up on the turn. Kings and sixes. Jeremy now recognizing that maybe I am in trouble here. Slows down.
Stephen Rusman says he's still laughing. That's hard to do. Steve, your dad's tough to please with the jokes.
Nah, he likes...
Because he's heard them all.
Nah, he likes jokes.
No, I know he loves
Especially
jokes,
the
but-
dirty ones, too.
Looks like Jaywin's going to make it 250. Jeremy will quickly fold. Jaywin gets the win
Yeah.
with the best hand.
Yep, round 2, round 3, round 4 with these guys. Jeremy's still in the lead overall on the scorecard, but Jaywin clawing back. Anderson up 4.1, Jeremy up 2.3, Joe up a grand, Zach up a grand, and Ian Jaywin and Tibor getting a little bit roughed up here tonight, but all three of those gentlemen on the bottom of the screen are very good poker players, so they're going to be looking to get unstuck and try and ladder up on this little cumulative winnings chart, and then tonight are big winners.
Just got a text from folks that are watching from Northwest Austin on a 75-inch screen. They got our live stream up.
Shout out to them.
Look at that,
Who's
Mikey.
What's their name? Is that Corey or,
Yeah,
or
that-
friends Corey?
No, that's my family.
Wow.
They're
Well, thank you all for joining us there. Our condolences again to the Epstein family.
yeah. Thank you.
So Zach here on the button going to be calling E's bet to 40. So E, early position ace-10 off, opening up the action. Queen of Felt has been relatively quiet lately. He's going to go set mining with her sailboats. She's from Florida, so she knows
Yeah.
about those sailboats and jet skis and power boats. Let's see if she go. Hello, you talk about her, and she gets it here. So the Queen flopping middle set here, but not much of anything else for anybody here. And she's in late position. I don't see her checking this four-handed multi-way, and she's reaching for chips right away. And she's been pretty quiet so far. Not much of anything really to call with unless they want to float out of position, and that's not usually a good idea. And
Queen of Felt.
she'll take it down, no action. She probably wanted some action there, but quickly will send that set into the muck.
Aaron and Selena say, good job, Slick Rick. Selena and I give it a 1. Two of the great dealers here at the lodge, watching from home on their night off.
Ken's Ferrari, the one that I turned the mute off. Who is Ken's Ferrari? Ken's Ferrari. Mike won't let me play on the stream. Whoever Ken's, you got any
I don't know.
insider information on
I
this?
have no idea who that is. I'm not secretly typing.
I should be able to figure this out.
We're about halfway through our live stream tonight.
Give me some more clues, Ken L's Ferrari. I need some more clues. Uh-oh, double straddle alert. You saw what happened on the end of last time's stream where we had triple and quadruple straddles. That's the makings of 5K pots.
Zach makes it 100 in late position. Over to Jaywin with his Queen 10 of diamonds, 40% to a royal flush.
Speaking of royals, and while we're on topic, again, our boy Ken had a royal the other day and got paid off. Somebody jammed all
Wow.
in. Somebody jammed all in on him on the river, and Ken did a quick little double check and said, I call royal flush.
My goodness.
I witnessed
Wow.
it.
The other guy just have nut flush?
I don't. No, it was not even. No, it wasn't nut flush. How can you have nut flush when somebody has royal?
Somebody had. Well,
Come on,
the ace
come
high-
on, Rick.
You're right. You're right.
Ooh, somebody have nut flush to
Well,
the royal
nut
flush?
flush-
What does that? What does that even mean?
You're right. That was a mistake on my
It's
part.
all right. You're a little tired. It's okay. We got other things going on. We got a lot going on outside the booth. When we walk up the steps or up the elevator and escalator, there's a lot going on out there in the world. So
You're
we'll give you a
right.
pass.
You're right.
I
You're
don't know
right.
what they had. They had a. I think they had.
Must have had a flush.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't. I don't fully remember. I only remember the royal. Anywho, here we go. Halfway home here, 9:30. I have a early flight to Arizona tomorrow morning, so I don't think I can do much OT tonight, Ricky. But I'll be back by Saturday. I should be.
You're going to make a venture out to Talking Stick?
No, I got to handle some family matters as well, and then I should be back for Saturday night's FT though for the Art of Poker.
Yes.
And if not, Alex has agreed to hop in and relieve me if need be.
Alex D'Amico, Mr. Blue Shirt. He actually sat in for about 12 minutes until you came back in the booth on Saturday night. Here comes a raise from Bones. Haven't seen Bones in too many pots tonight. He's going to make it 250. Over to Tibor.
Tibor trying to make some moves, but stack is dwindling. I don't know how many reserves he came to play with as well, so Tibor might be trying to double up the short stack here, recoup some of his losses, but if perhaps he indeed gets scalped, there are plenty of people on the outer tables waiting to hop into this action. Uh-oh, you see Hennessy Gate. Look on the top of your screen there. There's Hennessy Bottle 1.
Oh, my goodness.
And next to the Queen of Felt here in between Queen of Joe is Hennessy Bottle 2.
Yes.
So Hennessy Gate rolls on here at the Lodge. 1 on table 11, 1 on table 2.
Nicholas Gwynn, I'll let you answer this. He says, who is the best player in this lineup? He wants the commentator's opinion.
Well, I am friendly with all these people, and I respect plenty of their games.
Forget
all
about
their
who's the
games.
best. Who would you be most fearful of at the table? Or do you not even want to answer that?
I don't really fear anybody, Ricky. You know that was going to be my answer. But I respect, it's nice knowing a little bit of information about your players and who they are, what type of stakes they play, what are they capable of. And all these players at these tables are very capable. I don't know enough about Anderson in C1. Joe is not afraid of anything in C2, likes playing big games. Queen of Felt I've never played with except for just a couple of hours there.
Let's hear from you live chat.
Yeah.
What is y'all's opinion?
Zach's very capable too, not afraid to mix it up, likes playing high stakes. I'm impressed what I see from C5 so far. Jaywin, studies hard. He takes his poker very seriously. He plays online, he plays live. He reviews his hands, the same with E. E's very dangerous at the table. Plays all over the place, big games, high stakes, all over the country. And Bones has been around the Austin area, always willing to play the big game, and
We've got a big bet coming up.
does some commentary as well. Everybody at the table tonight are smart, capable players. So this is an advanced, skillful game here. Our special game, St. Patrick's Day on Wednesday. You will learn a lot by watching anyone at the table tonight if you are a fan of the game of poker. And here we go, Jaywin 4-betting with ace-6 off.
Look at Jaywin's going to take this down as Joe's going to fold his ace-queen.
Yeah, this is like the 8th or 9th time tonight where we've seen hands dominated or not the best hand taking down pots. So these people are playing here tonight, folks. Jaywin stuck early, trying to recoup some of his losses and get back in the green. And making a play like that there with ace-6 off is something you don't always see.
This is a murderer's row tonight. It's hard to find a weak spot. We've had a couple people in the live chat over the last few weeks saying, "Oh, I want to come to Austin. They don't have any good players. It's soft, easy money." Come on to this table. Let's see how well you do at this table. We'll still get those comments. I could come down here and clean house.
Yeah.
I could make a living if I moved to Austin
Yeah,
and played at the Lodge.
We'll believe it when I see the door is always open and the email's on the bottom of the screen. And ... DM. Bruno asked me when will the 1-3 game return. Next Wednesday, Bruno. We almost already have a full game for that. We're pretty close to full, not quite full. I've skipped over some people on previous weeks, and I need to get them in the mix, but I will let you know if we have an open seat if you're interested in the mix for next Wednesday.
Yeah, Nicholas, I know that wasn't the answer you were looking for, but that's the answer that Mike's given. And so that'll
Nicholas,
have to do.
I am a player here in the Austin community. I don't want to give any of my opponents any extra motivation or confidence there, buddy. So I will analyze the play, but I'm not going to tell you who I think might be the best. I just told you that they all are pretty good. All these players are capable and smart players, and that should be an answer good enough.
Victoria says E, Bones, and Zach. Those are her choices. Good choices there. So, you know, I think on any given night,
with that.
on any given night with this lineup, you could probably give, you know, on one night you could say 3, and the other night you'd say another 3. Queen 10-5 Rainbow is the flop. Straight draw for Tibor.
Poker for a living. Give me an email. I can't really talk about it here on stream while we have a game going on, but shoot me an email. Let me know your information, and we can talk about the game on the 24th.
Big raise from Blue Man Group Joe with ace high. Yeah, Nicholas, he got stacked. He got stacked by seat 1 Anderson on a hand where he flopped a set, and Anderson rivered a flush.
Nut flush,
and that's how. And actually, E made the bet all in on the river.
No. Anderson let out the river bet there. Anderson bet about 1.3 on the river.
Right.
And E rejammed, putting Anderson all in for like an additional probably about 1,000 or so, and got snapped off there. So the set died to the nut flush.
Nicholas, if they're all killers, why are they playing each other in such a tough lineup? Because it's poker night at the Lodge, Nicholas. Come on now. That's not a good question. The answer is because we are the hottest show on the internet right now. We've got people from Hollywood calling us, wanting us on their airtime. We got sponsors on our live stream. Nobody else has sponsors other than the big shots who are on network television. What live streams have sponsors other than Poker Night at the Lodge? And there's a reason for that.
Love our sponsors indeed. A lot of good action. We like to think we have some good cameras, good editing, good commentary, hopefully, and definitely good action here on a steady basis.
And we have fun, Mikey.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Poker. I mean, too many people play poker, and you take it pretty serious. When you're out on the field, you're trying to make money. I understand that, but poker, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you're allowed. It's legal to have fun at a poker game.
Absolutely, but this game is a little bit bigger than you see on a normal basis.
Yeah.
So,
I get it.
you know,
I get it. This is
and
serious
here
money.
under the lights, table 11 here. You want to be focused because a mistake could be costly, but absolutely 90% of the time, 95% of the time here in the Lodge here, everyone's having a good time, enjoying the company of their neighbor, enjoying the suckouts on the river.
Yeah, there you see the Lodge Poker Room. We've got 18 tables set up. We could put as many as 21, 22 tables in here. We've got about 7 cash games going on right now, plus our PLO tournament going on. A highly popular, listen to this, Mikey. I got to tell you this. Monday night, I already told you this. Forget it. Half a big blind. Half a big blind, Mikey. I like the story so much, I want to tell it twice.
You're going to tell the same story in an hour here? I might have to be worried about you. I got other things to worry about in terms of memory.
Yeah.
Loss,
Send me to the memory center.
Jesus.
There's a bet from Jay Wynn.
Rick's so excited about his chip in a chair. Half
Dude,
big
I
blind.
had half a big blind with 9
4th,
left.
Okay, all right.
And I ended up, I was
heard
at one
already.
point the chip leader.
I heard this already. I heard.
Big O. What a game.
Do you think Bones is going to hit his set here? I've seen a couple sets already. 7s have been hot. Oh, now Zach Foley will do 7 here. Unlikely 1-7 remaining. But who knows?
Lisa's going to give us a flop. 3-3-9.
Still pretty good there for 7s out in the lead. You'd like to see that. Multi-way setter 3-handed here. Jay Wynn is going to charge after this here. Jay Wynn stuck early, man on a mission to recoup his losses and get back unstuck here. But the bet of 80 will get through no one and will take a turn.
6 of diamonds.
7 still strong here. Joe floating out of position. Action back on Jay Wynn in the middle, +3. 375 slows down.
I love that comment from Poker for a Living. There's a queen of hearts on the river. So 2 pairs. Bones is going to win this hand as long as he stays in. Poker for a Living says, I'm hooked on this show. Now you guys do amazing work. I blame the commentary. Thank you, Poker for a Living.
I'm not sure what that means. I'm confused. I'm a little
Because he's hooked. He's hooked on the show. That means he's blaming the commentary because he's hooked. 400 is the bet. Jay Wynn is going to step in it unless he's going to take it down.
This is a pretty interesting bet here. I would like to see maybe Bones make a bet there on the turn, honestly. Still multi-way, trying to maybe eliminate one of the players. It's a little bit harder for the 7s to hold up 3-way as opposed to heads up there. And Bones is going to fold the best hand there. And Jay Wynn.
Jay Wynn.
Line didn't really make much sense in my opinion. I'm surprised Bones didn't sniff that one out there. But again, Jay Wynn, we saw him get stacked earlier. Not stacked, but took a big dent to his stack. Set over set to Jeremy in C5. And he's gaining a little bit of momentum here. Look at him rake those chips in real quick. Get him on that pyramid. Get a little spot in the garage for him.
Yeah.
Real quick. That's an experienced player right there. Seat 7. So many streams, so much poker, but we thank all you guys that like to call Poker Night at the Lodge your favorite or your home. Every Wednesday and Saturday, guys. Slick Rick and the Skull live in Round Rock, 23 feet below, in the bunker.
And yeah, and Pokey, we know there's a lot of streams out there, and you have a lot of choices, and we hope every stream does well. I said it a million times.
What's that guy's name?
Rising Tides. Pokey Polly.
Who?
Pokey Polly.
You think he's friends with?
Yui Chube? Mike just loves to give me. He loves to make fun of the old man.
A couple tongue twisters.
But yeah, I say it a million times. Rising tide lifts all boats. We wish all the poker shows good luck. We just hope you return here each and every time we put the cameras on.
Yeah, interesting message there by Nick saying he wouldn't want to play in this game. Yeah, explain on that, Nicholas. Why you don't like playing with new players sometimes, or
You say if there's too many good players, he doesn't like the spot.
And you just might not be good enough right now to be in this type of game. That's fine.
I tend to think,
you're not going to get better unless you play with players that are better than you, or unless you put in the time yourself studying, watching a lot of poker until you feel confident in your own game. When you get put to the test by players that have a high skill level, you might lose a little bit of money, but in the long run, if you're really
tuition
loved, yeah, exactly, yeah, you got to pay your dues to be good in anything, right? Dealing, life, poker, husband, wife, athlete. Pay your dues, put in your time, put in the practice, and become better.
Sure. I mean, LeBron James played against middle school and high school players until he got into the NBA. He's still dominating, but he's playing against people that can compete against him. King on the river. Queen of Felt is going to take this one down.
Suck out City. See what's going on here. I figured this would go probably check.
Check. It does. Queen of Felt's going to win this pot. Another 520 into her stack. Zach's checking. No slow roll here.
Felix 5522. I think that's the cat, if I'm not mistaken.
AKA Chi-Town Cat?
Chi-Town Cat, AKA
White Claw Warrior?
AKA Truly Tommy. Whatever you want to call him. He's looking to get back in the mix. He'll probably be in the game next Wednesday.
I love it. I love the comment, Poker for a Living. You got a place in our hearts forever. I think I might frame that comment, but thanks so much, guys. 242 in the chat. Rick Epstein along with Mike the Skull Reisman. Hey, we've told you once. We'll tell you again. Merchandise is on the way, folks. We've got a team of graphic designers putting together our website right now. It should be up in April, and we'll announce that. And you too, you can be the first person on your block to have a Poker Night at the Lodge live stream shirt or
Look
hoodie.
at Anderson, so committed to that branding and that logo. He's got it on his hoodie. He's got it on his arm for life. He's got it on his mask.
Did he tattoo it on him?
Yeah, it's a tattoo.
My goodness.
Man. This
Would
is-
you tattoo our show
The
logo?
man is serious. I mean,
I'll give you $50 if you tattoo our logo
$50. How about on my butt cheek?
on your butt.
On my
Get
butt
get
cheek.
Nina to
Maybe-
give the approval.
Maybe we need to have some type of bet, and the loser has to get it tattooed on their butt cheek.
Ain't gonna happen. 75 is
All right.
the call. 4 players to the flop. 315.
Maybe if we hit 1 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers, tattoo. Maybe not on the butt
Yeah,
cheek.
1 million subscribers. Go ahead. I'll tattoo it.
Okay, there it's been said here. So we'll remember this day, St. Patrick's Day 2021, 1 million subscribers. We're gonna get a tattoo for Ricky Boy.
I
528
don't know on my
flop.
butt, though. 150.
We'll let you pick wherever you want to pick it. All right, fair enough.
Anderson is going to get called by Blue Man Group Joe with just an ace-7. He's smelling something funny from Anderson.
Joe, one of the last words Joe learned as a little itty bitty child out in the streets of California. You know what it was?
What's that?
It was a 4-letter word. One of the last words that he learned as a child. 4 letters.
Fold?
Fold. Correct, Rick. That was the word I was looking for.
I
Ding,
think-
ding, ding.
I think Joe thinks fold is a 4-letter word. It actually is, but you know what I mean.
I have no idea what you mean, but we're just going to move on.
How much for the logoed thong, asked Stephen Reisman. That one we may not have. We're going to have a few different SKUs. I think we're going to have a coffee mug to start, a hoodie, and a T-shirt. What else were you thinking, Mikey?
Now, Steve might need to put the time out again for that comment. One of the worst comments of the stream history right there. So what were we thinking? T-shirts, hoodies, coffee mug, right?
Yeah. We're not going to have 9 million things to buy.
No, if we have some more featured players on a consistent basis, I want to do some merchandise for revolving around them as well. That was an idea.
Gary says Gary did nothing wrong T-shirt. See, Gary, that's strong. You're coming strong with that comment. You're not negative. You're not annoying anybody. You're coming strong with a comment. Congratulations, Gary C. You can do it. I knew you had it in you. 40 is the bet.
Ace, queen, ace,
Because I can
nine.
take people giving us hell. You just got to do it strong. Don't come with weak sauce.
Anderson, respecting E's early position raise, could have elected the 3-bet there with a suited ace. Nothing wrong with a little smooth call as well. So action back on J-Win, getting a little bit of a discount here, but still under the gun, out of position, 10-5 suited, but not great. Elects to fold. And we're gonna go heads up between E and Anderson. And they both connect with this flop here. Ace Queen still in the lead, and now you're a little bit of a bit of a tricky spot if you're Anderson. Kind of wondering, is my ace good here? You kind of 3-bet there pre. You get a little bit more information and an idea of kind of where you're at early on, especially when you're playing this deep. And now you're going to have to kind of play the guessing game as this hand continues, especially with no club in your hand here. You know E is going to continue
Look at that.
again on this turn.
Dead to the 9 of diamonds. He's got 1 out, as does Anderson. And he's reaching for chips, Mikey.
Yeah, it's just going to be calling chips here, so it's nothing, you know.
I thought he was reaching
Catastrophic.
for range.
No, you
9 of diamonds.
wrong again, Ricky.
Deuce of spades comes. E is going to win
So
this
if you
hand.
call off, if you call off this flop bet, you call off this turn bet here. He's probably gonna. I don't think he's gonna overbet this. Probably maybe come along the lines of somewhere along the lines of 300,
It's a good idea.
325 here. Let's see what he comes with here. 200. So probably targeting exactly the range that Anderson has here. Snapped off. Probably could have got a little bit more. think Anderson would have called somewhere around the lines of 300, but still nonetheless,
Mini rebate.
a pretty nice pot there for E. Takes it down.
Mini rebate from the big hand. I like that. A card protector. I like that with the logo on it.
Yeah, that's not
Very good idea, Charles
I see our
Kennedy.
boy Moose Duty in the chat. Moose, what's up, Moose? I shipped out your shirt the other day, so
Ooh.
keep an eye on your mailbox there, Moose. You will be receiving a Lodge T-shirt coming up shortly.
And Moose comes up with a great idea. Joke of the Night T-shirts. Going a little off the main logo and going to a secondary logo.
Yeah. Any T-shirt that has your face on it is just it's already a joke of the night type of
Your face
merchandise.
is right there
Yeah,
along with me.
Yeah, but I make the logo look good.
I
That's-
don't
that's the
understand. I
difference.
told them make you. They
Them-
just made me too old
They-
looking.
They made me look good. I got my shades on.
You're right
I got
on
some
right
pearly
there.
white teeth. You know, can't go no wrong.
We're on to the next hand. Jack 10 for Joe. Raises it to 80. Queen of Felt with the ace jack of diamonds. She's going to at least call here. We may see a little raisy daisy. She's reaching for black. She raises it on up. 250. Over to Jeremy, the out-of-town guest with Big Slick. $239 in the chat. Thank you very much. 9:46 Central Time. Got another hour and 15 minutes, so fun.
Pretty interesting spot here for Jeremy. Joe leads, Felt 3 bets here. Now you have Big Slick here. Queen of Felt has been pretty quiet here tonight here, so the 250 speaks volume here, but
That's a lot of black chips.
our boy Jeremy says, get that ace jack out of here. You're not the only one that flew in for this game, Queen. I came a long way to play some poker under the lights, table 11, seat 5. A
Yes.
4-bet to 585. Thins the field down. Joe's going to go bye-bye. See you later. Action on Queen of Felt here. Getting a little bit of a min click here, raise. Look at her doing a little accounting of her own inventory here. Trying to get a read perhaps. Already invested 250 in here. A suited ace. Not loving it here when you get 4-bet. The ace-jack kind of shrivels up, dominated by so many hands. Ace-king, ace-queen, aces, kings, queens, jacks. All have you crushed and all in that range of Jeremy, and Queen of Felt's going to get away right there.
Wow. Before the flop, nice little win for Jeremy. And Queen of Felt sees one card as Jeremy throws over a card. Queen of Felt says, well, I had that one. Show me the other one. Not going to happen.
Henderson up 3.3, Jeremy 2.7, Zach 1.2. Jaywin almost back to even here, down 1K after being touched up early. Everybody else kind of treading water. 9:50, another about 70 minutes left on the stream tonight. A special 5-5 uncapped game on a Wednesday.
St. Patty's Day. Have yourself a green beer if you're at home. If you're able to. Green beer. There's a good concept. They used to turn
Overrated.
the river in Chicago all
They
green.
still do.
Did they do it today?
I don't know if they're doing it under the, with the
pandemic?
pandemic, but if there was no pandemic, they would for sure.
Ooh, Metal Music says, I kind of feel like a 24-ounce glass beverage mug. See, the only thing with glass beverages, shipping it is going to be difficult. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
It's not a bad
We'll see how the T-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs sell before we go into 27 different SKUs here. Zippo lighters and thongs and all sorts of camping equipment. Let's see if we can come up with T-shirt, hoodie, coffee mug. Sell the hell out of those and then come back.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I do kind of like Ship Protector. Maybe we do that too. We'll have to talk with the ownership who are putting so much money into this show. We want to thank the ownership. Why are they doing that? Because they see what the people want. The people love this show, Mikey. They want to come to the lodge and experience the
Yeah,
excitement.
It's growing at a rapid pace.
I think we got a double straddle from Joe.
Emails and requests steady weekly here, so you see the scroll on the bottom of the screen. But if you reach out and you say you're going to be here for a game and then you no-show and you are late, which happens occasionally, don't be asking me to get in another game here anytime in the near future because you're going to be bumped down the list, my friend.
Yeah. It's one of those where you get a shot
You got to deliver.
because you've got so many people wanting in on this
And
game.
I have so many things to do, especially as the stream approaches and it's the day of the stream. Got to get every people checked in, stack sizes. There's a lot of work behind the scenes that go into these streams on a daily basis, so I don't have any time for nonsense, people.
All clubs. E with the 10 of clubs and the overpair here. Pair of nines, top pair for Jeremy. Straight draw, gutty for Joe. A little bit something for everybody. $250. It's the bet from E over to Jeremy.
Tough spot here with Jeremy. No clubs to boot, but
Straight draw
that's
and
top
top
pair.
pair.
Yeah, he's going to have to peel one, see how E proceeds on a turn.
King might slow.
Both players down,
Both players,
perhaps.
yeah.
We shall see.
E. Looking to bet here. Oh, he checks. Gives the open door to Jeremy.
Don't think Jeremy's going to take it. Check, check.
Club.
Club.
E gets there with the club. He was there all along.
Yeah, don't see Jeremy paying off any bet that he puts out here. He perhaps worried, getting beat here by the queen of clubs, king of clubs,
he checked.
ace of clubs. I think he's happy to show this down.
All right. He's going to
So.
show the club.
He would have called a bet that Jeremy fired out there, but there's nothing wrong there with the check at all. Takes down a nice pot, 1.1, and E on the men trying to claw back from the dungeon of the stream tonight.
Do you have any over-under bets that you are thinking of tonight? I know we usually try to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to mix that in every single stream
All right.
here.
You want to just leave people wanting a little more?
Got to leave it a little special. We have any special props that the players bring? I don't have anything's not coming to my head right from the jump here.
The over and under of how many bottles of Hennessy were purchased tonight?
The answer
Think
to
we
that
could
is 2.
The answer is 2. We had a little Hennessy gate earlier. It got all fixed. A little misunderstanding on that first bottle of Hennessy. Over on the button is E with Jack 6 of clubs. He folds. In the small blind, Bones will fold. Anderson will come along with Queen Jack. Joe with 8 deuce of spades. Ooh, 2 spades on the flop. Joe smashes the flop, makes a bet, going to take down a small pot. Poker for a living. I have a decent social media following. Going to give this show a boost when I come through. Poker for a living. We'd love that. We take help in any way, shape, and form. And hopefully, at some point, we're going to be able to tell people, hey, we'll give you a boost by mentioning you as America's Card Room and Chip Leader Coaching already do. Paid sponsors of this great show. Double straddle by Zach, straddle by Queen of Felt, and then double straddle by Zach in seat 4.
Drew asking a question in the chat saying, how does one rebound after being stuck so big early? Well, it definitely matters on how deep of a game you're playing here. And as you look at the table, there's probably about north of about 60, close to 70,000 on the table total. So you really got to keep your mind fresh throughout a session of poker, and that's how an experienced poker player comes to the felt each and every night. That's their mindset, that's their game plan. You don't want to get tilted or thrown off early on, because then you could really spiral down a dark, dark hole. But it also matters on how you lose that money early on. Was it a cooler? Set over set's really hard to get away from. You just got to flush that down the drain and move forward. There's plenty of money on the table and plenty of proper decisions to be made. So if you have a good mindset early on and throughout an entire session, you'll be just fine here on table 11 or any poker table around the world.
Joe and Queen of Felt going heads up with very similar hands. The ace might slow things down. Both players, as Joe hits 2 pair, Queen of Felt with the straight draw.
A little straight draw and a little shoulder action, huh? Straight draw and a shoulder one time. And she's reaching for chips. She's going for 175. Joe, again, doesn't know what fold means.
He just brushes off those dip chips and
Get
says, "Get me to the black."
Get me out of there. But he's taking care of that purple one. Taking care.
Ooh,
7 of
diamonds.
diamonds. He's the only one with diamonds as well. Checks. I think this will be a check from the queen. Don't see her firing another barrel here. She
She does
checks.
check. No diamond, just a
There'll be
meaningless
no
8 of
check from
spades.
Joe. Joe's going to come with something maybe along the lines of 400 here. Well, the 500 was easy access, so just boom, 500.
Wow, purple chip.
Nope, he announced a bet of 325, so
Okay.
puts out the purple, but announces 325. And tough spot for the queen here. Not really getting much to work with tonight. Don't think she's going to believe in her
No.
king here. Who knows?
I don't think she can call this. There's an ace out there, there's a flush out there, a straight out there, and all she's got is a king.
That is true. Plenty of things beat you here, and that's what you got to think about when you get put to the test on the river. Trying to get a read, she's talking to Joe. Joe just ignoring her like a rude gentleman. Not gonna
Checking his phone.
not talking to the lady at all. Oh, and she was
Ooh,
not
makes
buying.
the call, and
Gets
Joe's going to win
paid.
this.
So, queen possibly putting him on, a gut shot to Broadway that missed there. Maybe a jack and a jack only. But
Yes.
pays that man his money.
The lodge is a BYOB. You can bring anything you want as long as it's legally in. Food is a little tough right now. We have specially marked areas in the club that you can eat at. We used to have, before COVID, we had complimentary food. We'll bring that back eventually in the next, 6 months. Once everything gets settled, we'll bring complimentary food back where players really enjoyed that. But yeah, definitely bring your own beer. We have many refrigerators around the club. Definitely, we have an ice machine in the back. So bring your own beverages. Absolutely. And food will come back. We promise you that. We just can't do it right now.
Yep, E in the chat here, and he's playing in this game. Again, watching the stream on a 30-minute delay here, but can participate in the chat. And he's giving you a player's perspective right there on the felt as the one who lost that money in that hand, saying just brushes it off his shoulder. It's one hand. It's not a big deal. He's going to bounce back, and there's still plenty of poker to be played. There you go. Big slick alert for J-Win. Snowman for E.
Joe, we don't know what Joe has, but he made the quick call. And Tibor is going to come along with ace-4. Let's see if he can flop a set. Ace-8, ace-queen-6, rainbow. J-Win flops the ace, as does Tibor, but J-Win's got that king. Still don't know what Joe has. J-Win comes out with 175. E will put his pair eights in the muck. Joe, you'll never know what Joe had. Back over to Tibor with the ace. It looks like he might push. He's only got 350 in
Push City, and it's going to be Snap City.
I believe it's going to be about 340.
J-Win just checking at any blacks, greens behind there, whatnot.
Tibor's going to see the bad news. He's dead to one of the 3 remaining 4s.
Let's see if Tibor can get lucky.
That's not a 4.
No, sir.
And that's a 4!
Hello.
Tibor from way behind.
Way downtown, spiking the 4 there on the river, and Tibor will not leave just yet, shaking his head, but sometimes you got to get lucky in this game. And J-Win is fortunate that it was the short stack there that jammed. Otherwise, that could have been a little bit more expensive. But a nice hand there. Pretty ABC poker there. Cannot fault Tibor for getting it in with the short stack. Gets there on the river. Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. It's 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. We got one more hour left Usually our final hour is our biggest hour. So hit that like button if you have not done so already. And if you are joining us for one of the first, second, or third times and you are new to Poker Night at the Lodge, we appreciate the viewership. Hopefully you are enjoying tonight's broadcast. Subscribe to our channel and don't miss out. Every Saturday, Wednesday, and an occasional Monday, we're on air. Tune in.
Yes, Jonathan, you can run it twice. You can run it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Whatever the players decide, as long as the action is dead at the end between, and there could be multiple players. It used to be only 2 players could decide, but now 2 or more players if everyone is in agreement. Bones is facing the weapons with ace-deuce suited. Anderson wakes up with the best hand, best starting hand in poker, pocket aces. But there's a deuce for Bones.
Let's see, Bones might get sticky there after connecting with this. Checks over to Anderson. Anderson c-betting to 150.
And the reason a player can chat while he's playing is because we're on a 30-minute delay. Obviously, players are watching it 30 minutes after and chatting 30 minutes after what's showing on the screen. So that's the reason why there are a few folks at the table in the live chat. King on the turn, and Bones will lay it down.
Yeah, Bones pulling to see another card there on the turn, but once that king peels, able to get away pretty easily as he's sipping a couple of Guinness here. Guinness on St. Patty's Day. Nice little day here in the Austin Round Rock area. A little windy out there.
Yeah, you polished off your loaf of bread,
Yeah,
the Guinness.
Just one little
Guinness Extra Stout.
One little beer, good for the soul. It's going to be my last. I'm not looking to get too lit tonight. Want to go home.
I'm not a big Guinness person, you know.
I'm not a big Guinness person either, but on an occasional special day, I'm not going to be a baby about it. You know, when the players offered me a beverage, it gets to get a little parched in the bunker sometimes. I think we're 24 feet below now. The bunker is sinking.
Did you ever have, see, as a kid, when, we used to go in with our fake IDs, we used to get Mickey's Big Mouth. Did you ever have a Mickey's Big Mouth in the green bottles?
Don't know what you're talking about.
I wonder if they still make Mickey. In the live chat, does everybody remember what Mickey's Big Mouth, the green glass beverage there?
Oh, we're going to get all our senior citizens in the chat will chime in. Thank you for joining us, senior citizens.
Here comes the flop, 8-8 queen.
Oh, hello, Quads.
Quadrophenia.
Quadzilla for our visitor from Florida here, but it's
How is she going to play it?
So hard to get paid by quads, but E has ace queen.
Ooh, another queen on the flop. Ooh, she's just going to come. Let him come along.
75. I flopped quads the other day and felt it our boy Texas Apache. Not the card. E and the queen here are their buddies, so let's see if they have a little mercy with each other. Hopefully not.
E checks his queens and ace, and she checks back. Oh, I wanted a queen on the river.
Wow, really playing it that she has, I guess, a queen. E might believe in his queen now. Does. 150.
E is going to see the bad news here.
Yeah, how much is she going to come with here? You think she's going to go a 5?
What do you think? You're the expert.
I think she's going to go 5 straight.
All right. She's definitely increasing. Let's see what she does. E is a friend of hers.
I think we're going to go 5 even. Maybe 525 if you want to get spicy.
I think you're almost exact. No, she goes 6. Very close, Mikey.
Close enough.
Over to E. Quadrophenia just flopped quads. Big.
Yep, and E and the queen will be playing a couple games around the area this weekend. So, but E pays that woman her money and it's going to see the bad news. Just 4 8s. There you go. Merry Christmas, See the snowman everywhere.
And Queen of Felt is all happy.
There you go. Smiling, loosening up a little bit there. A nice hand for her. The Queen of Felt. Check her out on Instagram. Hello to her children, Annabelle and Nikolai. There, mommy's winning some money here on her business trip down in Texas.
Very nice. Congratulations. Quadrophenia. Lisa giving us our next flop, 6-4-9 Rainbow. Straight draw for J-Win. Just the kind of hands he liked. Tibor is going to lead off with top pair. J-Win, of course, is going to call that for 10 bucks. 7. Now he's got the open-ended straight draw. Now 25 from Tibor. Makes it 100. Tibor with top pair. I don't think he's going to get away from this.
No, I don't think he's going to be folding. J-Win making a play here, attacking the short stack. Oh, he shows him the 9 and folds.
Tibor. J-Win is just...
J-Win just taps the table, says, okay, just 5 high. Nice hand, thank you. On to the next.
246 in the live chat. There you see our cumulative winning. Anderson, 3.5K. Jeremy, 2.2K. See down at the bottom, we got 3 players losing over 1,400 or more. J-Win, Tibor, and E. And Queen of Felts in the black now, 560 to the positive.
Yeah, quads will help out that. Get you unstuck real quick. E, a little stuck today. Not his best game, but again, he was really hot in the pregame, so those stuck numbers are not quite really reality, as he was super hot this afternoon. But still time left, and maybe in the postgame, this game will go on. There's a long list for people willing to get in. So even if you're at home, there's plenty of side tables. We got 1-2 tables, 4 or 5 of those going, a 1-3 table that's playing almost as big as this game. So if you're home watching, there's still time to come on down to the lodge. As we have 251 members in the chat, there's exit 251 on I-35. Come on down and join us. But when the stream ends, I'm going to be heading home rather quickly.
You got a big day tomorrow.
I have a very, very busy couple days coming up, and I'm already kind of tired right now, but still got another hour left on the stream. That's easy.
95 is the J-Win's raise with pocket 8s. King, though, for Bones, as he hits top pair in a straight draw. Seven on the turn. Tell you what, I'm going to bring up a topic here, as somebody mentioned pizza in the live chat. I've got a question for you, Mikey, after this hand. Bucking a squirt from Bones. Makes it 125. J-Win can't think his 8s are good here. There's 3 overs there. He's got 1 out.
No, he'll be folding here unless he really wants to make a play. See, he's folding. Once you
He
see
shrugs.
Once you see the player make that, it's just the cards are going in the mug.
He does. So, Mikey, best pizza here in Austin. I think I had it today, but I'm going to ask you, best pizza that you've had in Austin.
It's a good question. I mean, there's always the home slice people. The home slice is not bad. I don't think it's
Very
great.
good.
I think it's too thin, actually. It's like, I think there's the Brooklyn Pie Company that's not bad.
Yeah.
Like them, they're right around the corner here from the lodge. Slapbox Pizza downtown Round Rock is okay. They have large slices, but it's not amazing.
Not a fan of that, but,
not amazing.
But the other 2, yes.
Were you in a place in
Yes.
Pflugerville?
No, I was in a place. It's an old place. It's called Little Deli. It's on Woodrow Street off of Burnett and Anderson Lane area. And my goodness, this pizza is legit. They also have great pastrami sandwiches. I would check them out. It's called Little Deli on Woodrow.
We might have to go there. I do owe you a nice meal, Ricky. So.
Yeah. And other place we had recently was Via 313.
Yeah, I've had that as well.
Good stuff. A little different pizza, the Detroit model.
Yeah, that's not bad as well.
80 is the...
I don't know. I'm a pizza and bagel snob growing up in New York. And I had the best quality on every street corner.
I know. I think you'd like Little Deli. Try it. Let me know. I had him for lunch. Ace, ace, 3. Trips for Joe.
Nice flop there for Joe. Almost for a second there, thought Tibor flopped the pot.
Yeah.
Not the case. Going to need a deuce and a deuce only here. Tibor running into it tonight. Joe not going to slow play this anymore. Going to bet the turn, overbet it, and Tibor quickly folds.
Yeah, I've heard that, Ben Jam. I've heard that New Haven has great pizza. Yeah, Texas, you're right. It's not known for pizza. I mean, barbecue, obviously, Mexican food, yes. Pizza, not so much, but we've got some good ones here.
Pinetowns, Kristenstein. Pinetowns is good beer. Make their own beer. Yeah, but I don't know. East Coast always had those bagels and the pizza and whatnot, and since living in Texas,
Yeah.
I have the barbecue and the tacos. You
Yeah.
know, to each their own, wherever you live.
Breakfast tacos
Different
are legit.
places excel in different types of cuisine.
And, barbecue, obviously.
Yeah.
It's just,
Just got to roll with the punches.
yeah. Stephen Reisman says best pizza in Austin is like best barbecue in New York. Probably very good
Very
comparison.
Good. Yep. Indeed.
Jaywin folds on the button. Back over to E with King 10 offsuit. He's going to raise it up. Quick fold from Bones. Over to his friend Anderson. Anderson, who is one of the big winners, is the big winner. Ace Jack will come along. Calls the 90, as does Joe, and we'll go to a flop 3 ways. Joe in best position. Queen, Jack, 8. 2 spades. Joe flops a spade flush draw.
E open-ended as well to
Yeah.
Broadway. And Anderson with middle pair here, so a little bit of something for everybody. He's going to lead out 150. Action on Anderson, the man in the middle. He's going to surrender. Going to be on Joe, and you know Joe not folding. Calling the 150. Connecting with his 4. So E's night getting more and more disgusting. Going to continue here.
He's going to make the bet.
And you know what I'm going to say about Joe, right? What's he doing?
Doesn't like to fold.
He won't be folding here. 375. No chance we see a fold. Might even see a raise, but nope, just electing to call. See a river card, and let's see what Lisa brings.
No flush, but the pair of 4s.
Let's see if he has the triple barrel in him. If it's large enough, it might get through. If he surrenders, I imagine this will probably go check, check, unless Joe wants to turn his 4 into a bluff, which is possible, which would still likely get through. E deciding what he wants to do. Going through the calculations here on the river. Pot at 1.3. Action on E. Checks down. Shuts down. Action back on Joe.
Pair of 4s.
And I think he's gonna turning it into the bluff, firing it in, just as we suspected here.
Purple chip.
Purple alert and a large bet there, and E quickly folds. So
Joe thinks he
Joe
bluffed there.
Joe bluffing with the best hand
That's always fun.
takes it down.
262 in the live chat. If you missed it, go back and rewatch in the second hour, about an hour and 15 minutes in. Check out for the joke of the night. Mikey liked it, got ones all
I
around.
think it was his best joke
Wow.
on
That's strong.
on any stream so far. We've probably streamed about 40 episodes or so, maybe a little bit more.
Crazy how many episodes.
Over 40. And got to give credit where credit is due.
I'll take it.
One of the
I'll take it.
top-notch jokes so far.
So here we go to the next. You see the cumulative winnings up there. Anderson still at the lead, up over $3,000. A raise from Queen of Felt.
Yeah, fresh off Quadzilla Snowmen, raising under the gun $30.
So far, yeah, if you're looking at, we just gave you the chip counts, cumulative winnings, not necessarily chip counts. We got a ton of chips on the table, folks. Purple chips are 500, black chips are 100, green chips 25, and the red chips are $5. We don't have a yellow out there yet. 864. Pair of 4s for Queen of Felt, and King 5. A straight draw. There's the straight for Joe. Joe just hitting some cards tonight.
Yeah, Joe's starting to feel it pick up a little bit of momentum here. And E on the button now will take the stab, 65 bucks. So far, big winners tonight are Anderson and C1. Has been relatively quiet, but making the most of the hands played. Also, C5 is up a couple thousand.
Ooh, that king might. Yeah, doesn't do anything for E. Joe's still with the straight.
Yeah, king really irrelevant.
He's only play is to bluff at this.
And he's going to try and do it.
He's zigging when he
Just
should
gets
be
snapped,
zagging
yeah.
tonight.
Joe a little bit weary of hearts, potentially 9-10, not electing to go for a raise, but still good enough. Takes it down.
Lisa in the box, and one of our great dealers from the Boston area, also dealt in Vegas. She's dealt all over, 18-year career. And I won't make the mistake again. She didn't deal in a World Series of Poker final table, but she has experience with a WPT final table. One of our great dealers in the box. Lots of great dealers.
Yeah, Lisa's starting to get a little bit more confident. Did such a great job on ladies' night here. Back in the box again on the big game here, a special big game, St. Patty's Day special, Wednesday 5-5, uncapped. Poker night at the Lodge, Slick Rick and the Skull, as always.
Kanuka Carriers with a late comment, late in the night. Best commentators in the game. Kanuka Carriers, you're welcome at the Lodge anytime, buddy.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Please CC ownership, because I am in final negotiations of my multi-month contract, soon to be signed. $80 is the bet by Blue Man Group Joe with ace-10 offsuit. Queen of Felt will call the 70 and say, call the 80 and say, this is how we do it in Florida.
This is how we do it.
3 players to the flop.
Starting to think of that Geico commercial.
8-10 jack.
There it is.
2 pair for Queen of Felt.
There it is. Sprinkles.
Middle pair, ace kicker for Joe, which is like gold for him. Might as well have a set. Middle pair with ace kicker. Are you kidding me? That's gold for Joe. But Queen of Felt, 2 pair ain't going nowhere.
2 pair. She's going to do a little double check there. Headset's falling out of her ears. Thinking about how she's going to maximize this opportunity there. It's a little cold in there. Get the scarf over the shoulder. And she's going to fire in a raise right now. No wait. No waiting. Time to build up a pot right now.
Woo! Queen of Felt.
Let's
Is
see
it the Queen of Felt or just Queen of Felt?
the Queen of Felt. You
The
see,
Queen of
you
Felt.
see the THE there
All right.
next to her name at the Queen of Felt.
The Queen of Felt. And
And
Joe's
Joe.
going to fold.
Not going to give her any action, not willing to chase there with a pair of 10s. Good fold. And look, they're talking to each other, but the Queen's not going to show them.
She doesn't show.
It's all a game. It's all a game in a game there, Rick. So they're talking, saying, oh, you were good, maybe you weren't good. Trying to build up some action later on. But a good fold there by Joe as he was way behind the 2 pair of the Queen.
V says she's got the Hennessy droops. What is that? I've never had Hennessy.
That's pretty funny from V. Well, again, there's 2 bottles. Go look at that bottle. That bottle looks pretty full
Yeah,
there still.
that's pretty full.
But who knows? V might be on bottle 1 as opposed to bottle 2.
Look at that other bottle of Hennessy up at the top.
Yeah.
That is halfway empty.
No, they look pretty close.
That's a lot of Hennessy to
Yeah.
be drunk here.
You can see both bottles, one next to each other. That was a good little camera angle for both bottles. Hennessy Gate lives on here on
Maybe
St.
I should
Patty's
call
Day.
Hennessy and get him sponsored.
Knows.
I just never have had that. I guess, is it good? Have you had it?
Yeah, it's okay.
All
All
right.
right.
There's the
Not,
bet,
not my
40.
favorite.
Bones folds. Over to Anderson. He folds. Joe will make the unusual fold. Back over to Queen of Felt, adjusting her cover up. What were the names? Nikolai and Josie? No.
Nikolai and Annabelle.
Okay, Nikolai and Annabelle, hello.
Josie is a member of Team Jeremy.
Okay.
Seat 5.
There's a raise from the Queen of Felt. She's starting to heat up. Makes it 140, I believe. Little $100 raise. Back over to J-Win, 5-6 suited. He's gonna come along. Put too much in there. Gets $10 back. Heads up, these two have had history tonight. They probably just said that. Got a laugh from J-Win. J-Win bluffed her out of the pot. Queen Jack 9, pair of jacks, and a straight draw for the Queen of Felt. Squadouche for J-Win. Didn't see 2 hearts out there. Saw 1, I believe. The Queen of Felt.
There you go.
With
Who knows? She might
middle
have,
pair.
She might have gotten a word by now. Also, the stream plays in the room, so a lot was going on early in this stream where players were making moves on each other. So word now probably has gotten out here that they're not going to be pushed around any further. Sometimes the best hand not always good, and people making plays here to take down pots. Queen of Hearts on the turn. 2 hearts now for J-Win. The door might be open to put some chips in the pot, but Queen of Felt still with the best hand, queens and jacks with the king kicker.
7 outs all of a sudden for J-Win, though. $260 in the live chat. 10:22 Central Standard Time. There's a bet. $100 from the Queen of Felt. I think J-Win's at least calling here. Because he implied odds he could get a bunch of money here with a card.
He doesn't look too interested in this pot based on his demeanor here, but he's going to peel it off. Makes the call, 100 here, but doesn't look super strong.
No heart. He's got heart, but there is no heart, and there's a straight
decent
now.
Bluff card here. Like to see Queen check this perhaps and maybe give a little rope to J-Win here to try and rep the hand that she's holding here. I'd love to see the check here from the Queen. But she will not check. She's going to lead out here, and J-Win's not going to. I don't think J-Win's going to make a move on this. Just going to have to surrender the 375, a quick fold.
The Queen of Hearts is starting to heat up, Mikey.
Yes.
After she hit flop quad 8s, she's been on fire ever since.
Yep. We don't need to call the entire fire department. I know there's probably other fires in town that would need assistance.
Right.
But you just want to have the reserves on call in case we really have a stage 5.
In Fuego alert.
Yeah. As we take a look at our winnings here, the Queen now up 1.1. J-Win and E on the bottom along with Tibor, but Anderson still our big winner at 3.4.
Yeah.
After winning that big pot in the first period. Nut flush over E's set of 4s.
Yeah. Over to Blue Brand Group Joe with Queen 9 offsuit on the button. He loves that button. He's going to raise it up, makes it 50. Actually, yeah, he makes it 50. So the Queen of Felt against Joe again. These two have had history tonight. 6-8-5, 2 spades. Straight draw for Joe.
Joe not checking. We will be betting here with overs. Let's see what Queen wants to do. 260 in the chat. Half hour left on the stream tonight. Like and subscribe to our channel if you are new. Slick Rick and the Skull putting on some entertainment for all our viewers around the country, world, and here locally at the Lodge in Round Rock.
I don't see Joe losing too many pots. You never see him. What is he doing? I never know what he's doing over there.
Joe's dangerous. Joe is not afraid to put chips into the pot, as we've seen on a weekly basis. So usually that aggression gets through a lot of players not willing to fight back against a man that's fearless. So that's definitely
Yeah.
a dangerous combo as a poker player. But you just got to put the whole story together here and see if it makes sense. And sometimes you can catch the people that are aggressive.
I think we've got a double straddle here. Jaywin put the 20 on. Yeah, they may be magic blue gloves.
They might be.
I mean, he's been
Possible.
pretty well.
He's got this. They're sea blue today. They're not the
Yeah.
surgical blue.
Kind of Tiffany blue.
Yeah.
Maybe he bought them at Tiffany. Who knows?
Yeah, those could be those special $200 rubber gloves. Who knows?
Who's gonna be the last
You might need
person?
to give those gloves to the lady at the diner.
There's gonna become a day in the near future, maybe 5
Did
months,
you miss
6
that
months.
one? You missed that one.
The diner?
The
Yeah,
diner,
I
the
heard.
gloves, the diner.
I like that.
All right.
There may come a time and day in the near future, hopefully, that the last person on Earth will be buying a mask and gloves.
Let's hope so.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Let's hope so. We're almost there.
Yes.
We can see the light at the
Keep
end of
hope
the tunnel.
alive. 973. Flush alert for Jeremy. And a straight draw.
Uh-oh, Hennessy is being poured.
Look
Uh-oh,
at that.
We got beer on these side tables here. A little cheers going on. See, the queen wins a couple pots. She flops quads. Now the
Oh,
part.
don't put that on my table. Don't spill it.
Close call. Uh-oh, but look at this. Look at the bottle halfway empty now. You want
Oh, a little bit more, says the greedy
little
man.
top off, little top off. Look, the whole table's gone, trying to get lit up here on the special St. Patty's Day 5-5 special. Take a look at our winnings and our losings so far, our losses. Pretty dispersed, nobody getting super touched up, minus E, but again, E still winning lots of money earlier on in the pregame, so that number is inflated a little bit. Don't worry about your boy E, he's doing just fine. Uh-oh, Bones losing it.
Bones is getting in on
Bones
the Hennessy.
hammered a couple of Guinness. Now moving on to the hard stuff.
Happy St. Patty's Day all around.
No bubbly in the booth tonight. We're going to have to wait till our 2K subscribers before we celebrate in the booth on our own, Rick.
What are we going to do? We had Dom for 1,000. What are we going to do for 2,000? Because that's coming up.
I think maybe get a little bottle of Blue Label. Will that do?
That's okay. I'm not a big, you know.
All right.
How
well,
about Crown? How about we bring our own beverage? We bring
I
our
know.
own alcoholic beverage to toast.
I'll buy a bottle of Crown.
Okay, sold.
Done.
No
Getting off
flavors.
cheap. That bottle of Blue Label is north of about like $2.50.
I know, but you like that. I'm
right.
not a big. Yeah, don't
Crown-
buy the
Crown-
flavor.
Crown
No
sounds
flavored
fine.
Crown.
You got it.
Queen Jack 9 rainbow. Pair of nines and a straight draw for Bones. Deuce of spades. Nothing really for Jaywin, but that's never stopped him before. There's trips. Bones is going to win this hand.
Yeah, but nothing in this pot. Nothing really to fight for. J1 going to take a mini stab. We'll get raised by Bones, but we'll quickly fold. We're going to be going on to the next hand. 276 as we come down the stretch, final half hour of the stream. Thank you all for joining us tonight on our special 5-5 Wednesday game. Subscribe to our channel if you are new. And if you are loyal viewers, we appreciate you so much for tuning in every week. We really do. You know who you are, Cheryl, Nick, Steve, V, and everybody who I see here on a regular basis.
Yep.
The Stein family, Gary,
There's so many.
all you guys. I can't go through you all here, but you know who you are, and we appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. We really, really, really dig the support.
Yeah, I mean, without y'all, I mean, seriously, we've got a lot of viewers. And we're getting several thousand each stream now, but without y'all, we're just talking to ourselves, and I like Mike, but come on, if there's no viewers.
We would have given up by now.
We
if
would
that was
have.
the case.
But we're seeing growth, and people like it. So we'll keep doing it until they don't like it anymore.
Queen trying to spike another set here. She's been pretty hot
Yes,
lately.
she has.
And let's see what she's going to make it. Probably 30. Oh, no, make some more. Was there a raise earlier on, or is she just opening up the action here to 70 or 75? Is there a straddle going on? Let's see.
I don't see it.
Let's
Maybe.
see. Yes,
there
it
is.
A double
straddle
That
for
make-
Bones.
That makes more sense. Otherwise, I thought 5-5-70. A little excessive, but nope. Double straddle going on, and that's going to get through as nobody wants to defend their straddle. And the queen will take home her sailboats and row all the way back to Miami after her 4 games coming up this week here around Texas. Give her a follow on Instagram. She's a lovely, 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 nice lady. Plays poker on a regular basis, so give her a follow as well.
Absolutely, and we're going to get some more famous people in here. Famous, I mean, you know, people who are well known. We're going to get them to play on the stream.
Shout out to Will and John, all our Johns as well. They're in here on a regular basis. Forgot about you guys, but I see you here every week, so Will as well. Thank you guys.
Bill, I could watch forever. Now, Bill Weber. $10 straddle.
I don't see our
From
boy
Bones.
George Castleberry here.
He's there somewhere. He
Might
just-
be on his
sometimes
boat on Lake Travis. Who knows?
Sometimes he just doesn't. He doesn't chime in until the perfect time.
So-
George is like that.
Yeah, let's see. We'll know if he's watching here once we put him on blast. Blast off here. Double straddle again. Anderson. That a boy, Anderson. Somebody let him know. If you don't know. Oh, here we go, Dro. Triple straddle. That's what happens on the final half hour of these streams. And then craziness ensues.
$40 triple straddle. Joe, Blue Man Group.
This is how the story started, as I recall, of a famous 5K plus hand from last stream. That's your boy won.
Yeah. Kristen Stein, much love for you 2 turkeys. Yes.
Gobble, gobble.
Right back at you. G Monkey.
Queen of Falcon to attack these straddles, juicing it up to 125 with a suited ace deuce of spades.
Is it 125 or 150?
125.
All right, buck and a squirt.
Get your eyes checked.
I'm trying.
Optometrist appointment tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe. Fold by the first straddler. We've got 2 more straddlers to get through. Anderson folds, and of course, Joe with his 5-6.
Joe's not folding, folks. If you don't know already, he's not folding.
And Queen of Felt thought she was going to get that through. King, 9.
Not the flop, really, that the queen wanted to see. But the way Joe kind of called that, it's hard to really put him on a king. I wouldn't really be buying a king. His story here, a little feeler bet by the queen. And Joe
gets out of the way.
Wonder how our boy Big Tony is doing. Usually a regular in these games. He went out to Vegas for a couple tournaments. I haven't spoken to him in a couple days, so maybe he comes back with a little extra money to spray around at the lodge.
Interesting. I want to hear from people who've been out in Vegas as the casinos are opening up. More and more occupancy. They're going from 25% to 50%. I think by the end of this month, 100%. Vegas is wide open at the end of this month. So let us know if you've been out there, and if I think the plexiglass is still in place. We've got 5 straddles going on here. Looks like as Zach makes it 80.
Shout out to ATX Poker. We also have a question about what is a double straddle, triple straddle, etc.
Yeah.
So the blinds are 5-5 in this game. So when you're in the small blind or in the big blind, you have to have a $5 ante. And the person right to the left of the big blind has the option before any of the cards are dealt to straddle any amount.
Under the gun.
So usually it's just double the big blind, so they make it $10. And then the straddles can continue all the way around the table if the player chooses to. It's not forced. It just induces more action. And whatever the straddle is, that's the new amount to call to see the community cards here. But now at Bones, attacking these straddles one more time will make it 300.
Nicholas Perkins, don't ever apologize for asking a question. We do not shame anybody who asks a question as long as you're asking it legitimately. There is no bad question.
Joe, rocket alert here.
Rockets!
And he will attack. I don't know. Bones making a play on this dead straddle money here, but I don't know if Bones will defend the King 10 off. What a time to pick up aces, 3-betting to 900 here. And if you are Bones, the alarm bells are ringing here, but I don't know if it's self-destruct mode. It's just warning, and he gets away quickly, and Joe will just take it down.
Yeah, here at the lodge, the only person who can start the straddle process is the person under the gun. In other casinos, they have different rules. You can button straddle. We tried that for about 24 hours here about a year and a half ago, and it lasted for about 24 hours. Players just didn't want to do it. So right now, the only person who can start the straddle process is the under-the-gun player. And after that, it goes in succession. So that's how you get the double, triple, quadruple straddle, is if after the under-the-gun makes his straddle, the others follow suit. Looks like we have another straddle here from Joe. Tibor, who's been a little silent lately, wakes up with ace-10 of hearts, and he's going to raise it on up.
Tibor on extra time here. Remember, he hit that river card to survive and still be in the stream here, but now E on the button, waking up with the Cowboys.
Bucking a squirt.
Bucking a squirt, 3-betting on the button.
Rounders Live is in the live chat. Thank you, guys. We wish you the best on your show. And Joe's going to come along. Just calling with his Jack-8 suited. Back to Tibor, who'll make the call, and Jay Wynn does the same. So we got a good skillet brewing, Mikey.
Yeah, 4-way, 6-10 in the pot. E with a very strong hand, and the Cowboys still ahead after this 3-4-7 flop, 2 diamonds.
Straight draw for Jay Wynn. And pocket sixes. So 5 or 6 comes out. He's in great shape. E still with the pocket kings. He's going to punish some people. He's going to make it 340. Back over to Tibor. He's going to have to fold here.
Everyone's going to fold except maybe Jay Wynn, but I think he folds as well, and E will just take this down.
I don't think Jay Wynn folds here.
Correct.
I think Jay Wynn calls here, and we're going to go to a turn. 5 or 6 here is disastrous for E. That's not going to be too bad because he's got the king of diamonds.
Correct.
Over to E. He's going
to bet this one again. Absolutely. 1.3. Let's see what he comes with. Takes a peek. Double check. He checks it. So he checks it. Thought he would fire in another bet there, especially holding the king of diamonds himself there. But laying a little bit of rope for Jay Wynn. Let's see if Jay Wynn wants to take advantage of it or believe that his 6 has some showdown value. King of Hearts, a rough card there on the river. 1.3 in the middle. Jay Wynn eyeing his stack and reaching. Ooh, let's see. Reaching for something rather large.
Ooh. Nice little bet there. Looks like about 800 is the bet from Jay Wynn.
800 indeed.
And E, who it's easy for us to say, call E, come on now. But he's been touched up tonight, Mikey. His nose has been open tonight.
Well, I thought E would just kind of smooth call the previous hand where he got touched up on and not jam. So I'm inclined to think E here, again, would just call or fold. I don't think raising's in the picture. He's carving out calling chips, makes the call, wasn't really too confident as he bets that he makes that call and kind of throws the chips towards Jay Wynn. Usually that's a sign that you don't really believe too much in your holdings and you might be bad. But no, sir, you are good. A nice pot there for E, recouping some of his losses from earlier on in the stream. The kings are good.
Queen of Felt in the live chat. Hey, guys. Yes, Cheryl, we did notice that Joe's gloves are a different color. He bought them at Tiffany. He spent $2,000 on jewelry for his significant other, and the gloves were free. Tiffany gloves. I don't know if that story is true or
no,
not.
it's 100% true.
Got a double straddle.
He probably got that money from stacking you on the other 1-2 table, so he used the Rick Epstein's monies to buy those special gloves, all in good faith for the stream.
Could be.
It's always for the stream, Rick. That's, you know.
Don't go back to the slow roll. I'm not going to ultimately say thank you for slow rolling you, Mike. Thank you.
Who said anything? We're talking about gloves. We're talking about gloves, Rick.
He did it for me, Dave Claprock said.
Who said anything about slow? We're talking about the gloves.
Yeah. I know where you're going with it. See, we've done 40 shows together. I know where you're going with this.
Bones. Oh, here we go. Jacks versus Queens. This could be trouble for Tibor as he is short stacked here.
There's Alexa the masseuse.
Yeah, getting a little FaceTime there. Shout out to Alexa. We're not talking about the thing that's on your kitchen counter.
No.
And Bones, I think Tibor's going to go broke here. He's going to rip it all in, get snapped off there by Bones, I'd imagine. And he does. All in. Cooler City. Warning, warning, self-destruct mode sequence activated here for Tibor. This is your captain speaking. Already gets called. I think they're talking about what they want to do once or twice. I don't know. And Lisa's just going to get an accurate count going here. And Bones in good shape to scoop a 1.7K pot.
Not so fast. There's still cards to come out.
Set in good shape.
Yeah, in good shape.
I didn't say it's locked up.
No jack.
No paint. As long as there's no paint on the Turner River, Bones in good shape. Tibor has sucked out once already. And no paint indeed.
Yeah.
So Bones. Oh, I think they're running it twice. So first board locked up. Always nice to win the first one. Let's see another 5. Still in good shape.
There's paint, but it's not the right paint for either player. Dead to a jack. Doesn't come.
So a scooper.
Scooper duper for Bones and Tibor. It's been a tough night for Tibor. Looks like he might be calling it a night. Back to the friendly skies he will go. Tibor, one of the great pilots.
Nasty cooler. Nothing you can do there when you're playing in a game this deep. And you're the short stack there. Got to go with the jiggities, but unfortunate to be up against Queens. Bones now unstuck after winning that hand. E crawling up, still behind 4.3. Anderson hasn't done much since winning that big hand. Joe 2.3, Jeremy 2.3, and Queen at 1.2. And Zach been pretty quiet, not much to work with, but good on him for not spraying and being impatient. He's been winning big a lot lately, and he still has a good mindset here to not overdo it here and lose some of those winnings that he earned and fought hard for in the past couple weeks.
We're on to the next hand as we're down to the last 15, 20 minutes of the show. We've had a lot of fun tonight, as we do each and every stream. We'll be back Saturday night for the final table of the Art of Poker, the monthly event here at the Lodge. Ace, 8, 9, 2 hearts.
Yep,
pair of nines,
streaming every Wednesday, Saturday, and occasional Monday. So if you like the stream, you like these players, you like the camera work, you like the commentary, this is the channel for you. I know there's plenty of other streams out there, but hopefully we are among your favorites and you never miss any of our future streams.
Wow. Did the Queen of Felt just give me a 1 for my joke this late? I don't know what else the 1 would be for.
Who knows? You might have to ask her yourself.
Could I have just gotten a 1 for my joke from the Queen?
Take it easy. Take it easy there, Rick.
The royalty of the Felt.
It was a good joke. You might be overdoing it, and I might have to change my vote to like a 1.2.
If she's the Queen of Felt, are you Prince Harry?
I'm Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
What you need to know. Skull Mike. Nah, Big Daddy's not my name. I take that back.
No, you're not Big Daddy.
I'm not Big Daddy. Take that back.
You're not.
I'm whatever the stream needs me to be.
You're Skull Mike. You know who's been quiet? Zach. Zach, you know, you can't always win 6,500 in 3 hours.
Literally just said that 2 minutes ago, Rick.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm just following the leader. There's Alex in the blue shirt.
Pocket 10s for Jeremy. J-Win looks to be carving out some calling chips. Willing to see a flop for a Hundy. three-way, Zach, Jeremy, and Jay win.
Here comes the flop. Looks like ace 4-5. Two spades. Don't know what anybody has yet. We may not on this hand as we're coming down to the final couple minutes, and sometimes we do some other things to get the graphics ready.
Should I put Jake Stein in timeout just for the hell of it?
Commentators making it
He
weird.
knows better than that.
How are we making it weird?
Boom. It's a warning.
Jakey Stein.
Let's see what we got going on here, though. Still decent hand here, bro. We're not sure of the holdings here, but Jeremy reaching for chips.
There's a bet.
Black chip. Got an ace on this flop, too. That looks to be 135. Jaywin thinking about what he wants to do.
Do you play with Jaywin a lot?
I haven't played with Jaywin that much. He hops around to plenty of other rooms, fishing for stream games.
There's an 8.
But I'm a friend of Jaywin. I know he puts a lot of time into his game.
Steven Reisman says very entertaining. Thank you, Mr. Reisman. We can't. I still want to see you one day. Hopefully, you'll come and visit your son. I want to see you and get to meet you.
Is that pocket nines?
Looks like it was.
No, it's pocket tens.
Pocket
10 versus
10s
Jack 8.
for Jeremy.
Nice little hand. Jeremy hasn't made too many mistakes tonight. Again, flying in from out of town, not the only one. Coming in special for the stream, and he's played pretty solid tonight. Was on the fortunate side of set versus set earlier on. But as you see, he's up 2.6, so he's our second biggest winner tonight and playing a pretty solid game.
288 in the live chat. Boy, a lot of people missed out. We're almost done here. We've got another 10, 15 minutes here. You see the cumulative winning. Lisa will deal out the next hand.
Yeah, you guys can always watch back the stream. That's the beauty of the internet. Again, Rick and I have done about 40 plus streams, plenty of juicy action on a consistent basis. So you should already be subscribed to the channel, and you can watch back any of our previous episodes whenever you are bored or in the need. But Anderson waking up with the ladies, seat 1, our big winner tonight. Let's see if he gets any action. Jaywin
Yeah, Jaywin's
with
going to come along.
Queen, UTG.
He can't resist that. He's going to raise.
He's going to 3-bet it here. King Queen plays a little bit better, taking the lead 3-betting rather than just flat calling and playing behind out of position.
Ooh.
And Anderson's going to say, I respect your 3-bet there, but how's a little 4-bet sound to...
How's that taste?
Yeah, suck on that. What do we got? 600?
Yeah.
And that will do it, and Anderson will show him the goods, and Jaywin makes a good lay down there.
Yeah, Cheryl's right. Big Daddy is Alex, for sure. That's his nickname. Big Daddy D.
Yeah, I don't know. That one just slipped out. 1050. Our executive producer, Dave, has already walked out and swapped out the RFID card. So coming down the stretch, probably about 15 minutes or so left on the stream. We would consider doing overtime, but Rick and I have some family matters to take care of in the next couple of days. So we don't really want to be here till in the wee hours of the morning tonight. Hopefully the 3 hours is strong enough.
Quadruple straddle here with Blue Man Group Joe. Makes it 80. Over to Nick on the button. I mean, Zach on the button. Here he comes. Going to make it 200.
Yeah, in position, willing to attack these straddles light. You see that quite often, and looks to be getting through here. Only now Joe to get by, and Joe looking down at ace-5, and he won't be folding. I don't imagine him folding.
Yeah, Drew, we've stopped doing the Sunday tournament show because we're doing so many live streams. It seems to be much more entertaining for folks, so we may do it eventually back, but I doubt it. We're looking to increase our live streams. So 8-4-3.
Neither player connecting with this flop, although Joe ace-high and a gutter to the wheel. But Zach has been so quiet all night here, so electing to pick his time now to strike. So his aggression here needs to raise a little alarm bells for Joe. You got to respect Zach tightening up his game all stream and now charging. So let's see if Joe sniffs it out. But you know, Joe, a hard man to bluff, won't be folding here if he has a chance to make a real big hand here. And he's going to take a turn.
Jack on the turn. Thanks, Jake.
Good turn there for Zach. Zach can continue telling his story now, picking up the open-ender Jack of spades, 8, 9, 10 Jack. Joe checks it over. Action will be on Zach. I'd like to see him continue telling the story of a very strong hand. Let's see what he does. He's reaching for black chips, so he will not be checking this, telling the story of a big hand, betting 425.
425.
About half pot.
Yeah.
Let's see if the second barrel will get Joe to go bye-bye.
Yes, it is actually possible to quadruple straddle here at the Lodge. Even more.
Joe already has the 425. Oh, hello. Joe had the 425 in his hand, now reaching for raising chips, looking to make this probably close to. Woo-hoo-hoo!
That's the purple on top.
Joseph, Blue Man Group, the Tiffany gloves, the late night down the stretch on the stream saying, you don't have none of that, sir.
1,600.
But now Zach does have a little piece. He is open-ended, but he did not want to see a raise there, making it more expensive here, getting his fingers in the cookie jar there. I did like the bet there by Zach. I did not think Joe would come with the check raise to 1.6.
Playing the Dikembe Mutombo. Don't come into the lane with that weak sauce.
No, shakes the finger.
Shaking the finger at Zach.
Indeed. Oh, that had the makings of a shove, perhaps. Doing the inventory, counting here, and it will be what happens here if Zach shoves and they both break out. And I'm getting faked out. I think Zach keeps reaching for his chips to shove him in, and then he pulls back.
Zach just asked him a question.
They're
Joe has just got ice in his veins.
I like this hand. Makings of the hand of the night here. Both players with no pair, just straight draws here, going back and forth. And the check raised by Joe will get through there on the turn as Zach lays it down. So well played there, Joe. Coming to play here tonight, our Wednesday special game live under the lights, table 11.
Joe is just on another level tonight, winning $3,200. Anderson, $36. Joe's about to overtake Anderson for the big winner tonight. You see Jay Wynn and E. Everybody else is either winning or just losing a little bit. We did have Tibor leave the table, so his numbers are not on there. He's lost tonight. He's the only player who's left the table tonight.
Nice hand there, Joe.
Wow, Joe is he's on another level tonight.
And he will continue the straddle, the triple straddle to 40.
D Cowboys, are you guys part-time? Yes. Believe it or not, Skull Mike and I both actually work for a living. Skull is in his field, I'm in my field, and we do this. We started doing it for fun, but then we realized, we might be onto something, so we did a little bit more, and, we'll see where it takes us. But we both have jobs. 200 is the bet from Jay Wynn. Joe calls with the ace queen. A queen comes out on the flop. We'll have action. 3-3-8. George Castleberry, I told you, he just lurks. He waits for his spot.
There he is with the period dot.
He just waits for his spot, and then he comes
like
in.
a snake in the grass.
He's always out there.
Wow.
Always the peeping Tom of the live chat is George Castleberry.
Probably has a siren on top of his house or something. He heard the bat call and had to respond.
Do some clubs on the turn. We got to get him
back at the lodge.
Come on, George. Enough already.
It's about time.
Get your double shots. Come to the lodge. We need you on a stream. Mikey will get you in, believe me.
He will roll out the red carpet for our man, George. Of course.
Jay Wynn. This is better versus better.
Jay Wynn and Joe. Here we go again, going after it. Neither player with a pair one more time. But now Joe, ace high. Oh, Joe reaching for chips. Joe calling the 400 here on the turn. And we have 1.5 in the skillet again. The ace high is good.
Oh, my goodness.
So, Jay Wynn knows his king high is no good. Here we go. Almost 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. Poker Night at the Lodge special Wednesday game. Who wants it? Does Jay Wynn want it? Does Joe want it? Joe feeling it tonight. On the felt, table 11. You already know, under the lights. Jay Wynn rips it. Rips City King high.
What
And
cojones?
those graphics are off. He has
Way more
than
than
660 behind. He has re-upped, so it's a little bit hard to, redo the chip counts here. But we're going to need an accurate count. I think that's going to get. I don't think Joe can call this. Hero call with ace high.
If Joe calls this,
Call of the night. Hero call of the night for sure. But taking his knife, I don't see Joe making this hero. I rarely see Joe make hero calls like this for this large of an amount.
he can't.
He's
call.
gone. He gone.
What
He
a
gone.
bet by Jay Wynn.
Jay Wynn not. Oh, I want Jay Wynn to show it there. Oh, does he? Does he show it? He does. Flips it over king high like a boss. Take it down, Jay Wynn. So Joe telling him, oh, I just had ace high. But that rip was for, let's see what he had. That was like a 2,200 rip right there. Overbet. 2,200 overbet on that board,
With
king high.
King high.
2,200.
Telling you.
Says Joe, I know you've been running good, but do you really want to risk all your profits and winnings on the stream tonight, calling me down with ace high? And the answer is no. Well played, Jay Wynn.
Who needs cards?
Nice hand there, Jay Wynn. Well played.
Who needs cards? You just got to have cojones and chips. That's what you need. And look at, we got a little triple straddle from the Queen of Hearts. $285 in the live chat. Coming down to the last few minutes on this live chat. We're down to our last hand or two.
Oh, Roger. Look at Roger pops in there next to Jay Wynn. Scotland's finest.
Scotland
coming in on
got
the
touched up
alternate.
last time.
But he's still here. He bounces back.
He bounces back.
Like every poker player. Can't win every night, Rick.
I like Scotland. Very nice guy. Can't understand a word he says, but I love him. Separated by a common language. Scottish and English. English and English.
Appreciate the support, Nick. And uh-oh. Chat has Gary C. and Queen talking to each other right now. That's always dangerous. I think Gary C. has posters of the Queen of Felt on his bedroom wall.
Uh-oh. Shots fired.
That's okay. That's fair.
I want to see the poster.
Ooh, Queen.
300.
Speaking of the Queen here in the chat, look at her chiming in here. She probably knew this was a good hand, making a play here. Queen 7 off. Trying to attack some dead money.
Thanks, guys, for the compliments. And here comes
Anderson. Anderson says, not so fast, lady. I know you came in fresh from out of town, but you're going to have to go through me. I am the big winner tonight. I am the captain now, says Anderson. And he's going to mix it up with the Queen. Let's see what the flop brings.
Ace 8 deuce rainbow.
Not the flop that Anderson wanted to see. I like the Queen here. Reach for some chips. Maybe about half size bet. Somewhere along the lines of 375 I'd like to see here. It will likely get through. Let's see. Action still on the Queen. She has not checked yet. She goes even smaller. It looks 175 and still gets it done. So nice move there, Queen. A quick 300 for the lady in seat 3.
Playing the computer hand.
She says, oh, just a little Queen high move right there. So there we go. Anderson's going to take that, but still Anderson on the top of the charts tonight, along with Joe. The Queen has won some money. Seats 1, 2, 3, and 5, our big winners tonight.
It's been fun, and I believe this is it. As we see the stats coming on the screen, we'll know in a second if that was the last hand that the Queen of Felt. There's the VPIP percentages on this St. Patty's Day special edition. As Lisa will deal another, and Mike, your thoughts on this St. Patty's Day special edition?
Nice to have. I always am a fan of big games, so it's nice to mix it up here on Wednesday still, or every Wednesday. we always have an entertaining stream no matter what. But nice to see the Queen come in from out of town, a lovely, friendly lady, as well as Jeremy. Thank you for flying in. Anybody who wants in on the mix, you see the scroll on the bottom of the screen. Reach out. I will respond. If I might not respond on the first time, just try again. It's getting pretty busy. People emailing me on a consistent daily basis. But again, another great stream, Rick. I'm hoping for the best for you. Hoping for the best for myself as well. And another great stream as always.
Yeah, thanks everybody for the condolences. And hey, listen, folks, we appreciate everybody watching. We continue to try to bring our best each and every night. Thanks to our executive producer, Dave Klaproth. Thanks to our title sponsor, America's Card Room, and our other sponsor, CLC Poker. For Mike the Skull Reisman, my name is Slick Rick. We'll see you Saturday night on Poker Night at the Lodge.